conversation with the voices in your head. They said that love has shut the door on you, and you'd be better off instead. Girl, don't you listen? Your time is gonna come. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win, yeah. So when you gonna let somebody in? It's a classic situation where you don't know how to feel, so you go it alone. You turn off the phone when the struggle gets too real, yeah. Girl, you better listen. It's time to make a change. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody in? Yeah, let 'em in. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody had another rough conversation with the voices in your head. They said that love has shut the door on you, and you'd be better off instead. Girl, don't you listen? Your time is gonna come. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win, yeah. So when you gonna let somebody in? It's a classic situation where you don't know how to feel, so you go it alone. You turn off the phone when the struggle gets too real, yeah. Girl, you better listen. It's time to make a change. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win.
giving the community what the stylists don't want to do anymore. Stylists don't want to shampoos. We're even partnering with stylists. They're saying, hey, I don't have the time to shampoo, so won't you go over to the shampoo bar? We're doing steam treatments, taking braids down, locks. So you come in, we're gonna shampoo, condition with pomade, hair growth, stimulating growth, and we're gonna actually manipulate those beards. And if y'all have bundles and units, bring those in. We will bring them back to life. You drop off, we call you, you pick up. Just like a dry cleaner. We have 2 complimentary drinks. One is called the Tide. The next drink is called the Old Fashioned. And we're not going to tell you what's in any of these drinks. They are exclusive to the shampoo bar. I'm not telling you, okay? So go to our website, shampoobarnlr.com.
Different voices, different perspectives. One conversation. This is the UTB Podcast. B-Level, the creator, the vision, the entertainer. Built from the ground up, a hustler. Tristan transformation, style on point, presence unmatched, setting the standard. And if it ain't right, he gon' check it. Little Rock Princess. I'm talking about a boss, a master esthetician, a content creator. Beauty, brains, and brand. And trust me, she bout her money. Candy Webb, the planner, the energy, bringing it all together, grounded, genuine, and making every moment count. And for Need Pete, he's the one we love to hate. He's gonna say the shit nobody wants to say. Turn his mic off now. Jayla with the T, young, smart, and always in the know. Bringing you trending topics, celebrity gossip, and the news you can use. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Real conversation, real people, real perspectives. This is the Unpacking the Baggage podcast. Be sure to like, share, and comment. Unpacking the Baggage, the best damn podcast in the world. Now, enjoy the show.
Yeah. We are. Good evening. Happy Sunday evening, broadcasting from the B-Level Entertainment Studios. I'm your host, B-Level.
And I'm Little Rock Princess.
And I'm Tristan Transformations.
Yeah, y'all know who I am, Anthony P.
And together we go by the Unpacking the Bag. Look at Tristan got them guns out.
Yeah, got them out today. I ain't for y'all shit today.
Together we go by the Unpacking the Baggage podcast, the baddest podcast on the world. Now we got to be on our best behavior because we get kicked off TikTok every week. And we are actually on. So shout out to our TikTok fans over there. I promise you, we are probably going to say something to get kicked off. Anthony's going to say something. Tristan's going to cuss or something. And we probably won't be on there next week. But shout out to our TikTok fans. Prince, are you over there? So make sure we look over there so we can answer their comments if you've got some people. Priyan is also going live in the studio to TikTok. So shout out to all of our TikTok supporters. Make sure you go by and follow us at UTB Podcast on TikTok, at UTB Podcast on TikTok. Now, a couple of announcements I want to tell you. First of all, the Big Hair Show. We're getting ready to get Hair Invasion 2026, Sunday, June 7th. If you want to participate, if you're a vendor, if you are a stylist, if you would like to participate, all you have to do is call Tamala McElroy, 247-9817. Again, call Tam, 501-247-9817, or call Rodney at 501-240-6129. Okay, make sure you holler at Rod or Tam. And then don't forget, this is the last month of our On the Level with B-Level. We're talking to Rashawn Wilbert. He has the Defeat the Beast rodeo this weekend, and he also is the owner of Top Choice Auto. So he will be on the platform this Wednesday at 7:30 as we talk to extraordinary people that are doing extraordinary things. Okay, Tristan. Now, somebody, Marquez is saying fuck TikTok. Yeah, he off the chain.
I can't see him on my end, but I can see him on the YouTube.
Yeah,
he blocked me.
Yeah, Marquez. Listen,
I see his comments on this end, but I don't see him on mine. So
listen, Tristan.
He blocked me.
He probably did. I ain't gonna tell her. Hey, let them know what you need them to do online.
I need you guys to tag, share, tag a friend or two, tag a husband or two. I need you to share this. We're gonna shout you out. We got a few people who shared already. Hey Tony. Hey Christy. Thank you for sharing. Hey Cassandra. Thank you, Cassandra. Cassandra is at the shampoo bar.
I was
located
supposed
in
to
North
call
Aurora.
her to send her to come in this week. Cassandra, I forgot I was supposed to send you the link last week. Last week we talked to Yo-Yo, and this week we were supposed to talk to Cassandra about the shampoo bar. All right, you already got a comment right here. Let me put our faces up here. I don't know why I got that flyer up here. Let me go ahead and put our Marquez TV is saying it's a long comment.
Oh, is it?
Princess.
He
Right.
said shared. I can't
okay.
watch the show until I get off work in 30 minutes, but I'm still sharing. Where are my discount tickets? I won to the spa bar. I won 2 weeks ago in a row. 2 weeks in a row.
That's on B level.
No. You Marquez, you won one time, not two. But I have it. If you inbox me, I will meet you to give it to you. Okay, Marquez Miller. Tristan, do we want to give away one today or what? Because we have 2 more left. Do we want to give one away today or what you want to do?
Yeah, we can do one today.
All right. Well, tell these people how to.
But
how
I
to
need
win
you
it.
guys to share as many as people as you can. Tag, share. If I see you multiple times, I have you on my mind, you're gonna be the winner. If I see your name countless times, if I see you sharing it, and we have a way to keep track, so we are watching.
So yeah, share it the first thing, and then tag as many people to this post.
Yes, you don't
In
have to
one
tag.
post.
I know B Level likes you to tag as many as people on one comment, but I don't like that.
Okay, so you want
just keep,
separate ones.
just keep tagging people.
Okay.
I know how to keep up.
You gonna keep up with
Yeah, I
Tristan?
can keep up.
All right, y'all heard it from the supervisor said, listen, he wants you to tag individuals. Whoever tags the most and share it will win $100 gift card to the shampoo bar. All
Big
right.
shout out Nikita West. She tagged like 5 people so far.
Yep. She
Shout out Nikita. She's actually a braider at my salon. What's up, Nikita?
What's
Tagging
up?
in.
Hey,
House of
girl.
Transformations in the building.
Now I saw Princess and Tristan. Y'all was doing a damn karaoke. Was y'all singing or were y'all doing hair?
That was
We
both.
both having
You
a
did a concert?
time.
Yes. we
Y'all
kicked
was
it.
singing or doing hair. Now I said,
Both.
damn, they in there singing.
Everybody need to be happy we doing it for free right now. It's gonna
Yeah,
cost them if
but
we
it's gonna
keep all
cost.
there.
Yeah.
Cost them, y'all.
The price going
They gonna
up.
charge
Yeah.
y'all to perform. P, did you see it?
Yeah, nah, I ain't see. I ain't paying attention to none of this
Where
shit.
did you see it?
I ain't watching none of y'all shit no more.
All right, so listen, today, we are on episode 162. We've got 2 things that we're talking about. First of all, trauma bonds. Trauma bond. I think we have all been in these situations where we have had trauma bonds. That's the first topic that we're talking about. And then love bombing. So trauma bonds and then love bombing. Okay, I want to do the opening statement and then we'll get into our conversation. Okay, it says tonight we're talking about 2 things that look like love, but can actually be a very thing that traps you into pain. We're breaking down love bombing. That's when someone overwhelms you with attention, affection, and promises that feel too good to be true. And trauma bonding, when that same love turns into a cycle of hurt, but somehow you still can't let go. It says, how do you go from feeling chosen to feeling stuck? How do you confuse intensity for intimacy, attachment for love? A lot of people aren't in love, they're in patterns, okay? A lot of people aren't loyal, they're emotionally tied to dysfunction. So tonight, we're not just talking about relationships, we're talking awareness, healing, and breaking cycles that too many people are silently living in. Let's get into it. Now, the 5 things that we want to go over, you guys, with trauma bond. A lot of people don't even know what a trauma bond is. Okay, so here's the 5 things that we're going to cover tonight on the topic of trauma bonds. We're going to actually tell you what is a trauma bond. Number 2, we're going to talk about how it forms, how you get into a trauma bond. Number 3, signs that people who are in one. We want to let you know how you know that you're in a trauma bond relationship. Number 4, why it's hard to break. I don't know why it's hard to get out of it, but we're going to give you some reasons why. And then number 5, even though it's hard, we are going to give you some ways to get out of a trauma bond. Now, what, in your own opinion, do we even know what trauma bonds are? P, do you know what a trauma bond is, bro?
Not exactly, not based off what y'all was saying. I think trauma bond, with me might be different than what y'all was saying.
What do you think it is, P?
I thought basically was dealing with something with trauma.
It is. It basically is, right?
Uh-huh.
So you're basically tied in a relationship through trauma, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like you dealing with somebody who is toxic. Y'all breaking up, y'all arguing, y'all fighting, but y'all always get back together.
Oh,
So
okay, gotcha.
you're basically have a bond with somebody through trauma. Let me give you the Google's definition of it. A trauma bond is when someone becomes emotionally attached to a person who has hurt them. It's not built on healthy love. It's built on cycles of pain, followed by moments of relief or affection. That back and forth create a strong attachment that's hard to break. Okay. Princess, you already got somebody over at YouTube saying something
Which one is YouTube?
right here.
YouTube says your co-host is bad as fuck, my boy. Player. How you lock that in? Is he talking about me?
Yeah.
How you lock that in? Must be nice, my boy.
Hey, listen, bro. Let me tell you something on YouTube. Everybody on here is popping. Everybody on this show, on this platform, is popping. Everybody, I always say, we don't fool with no ugly people. Everybody is handsome. They in their bag. Everybody, but yeah, shout out to Little Rock Princess. He already got a fan. He's
I
been
got a
here.
fan, y'all.
Nakia is saying,
Nikita, and that's what I thought trauma bond. What Nikita said was
Yeah, me
trauma
too. I
bond
thought
is
that's what.
like when you basically bond and y'all both and been through the same type of stuff,
So-
toxic together,
so
and
that-
use it as a reason.
that
to
is
stay.
another form. I was watching a podcast and DMX wife was talking to I can't remember the radio host in New York, and she said that she was married to DMX, but they had a connection because both of them from a young age had been through a lot of trauma. And so it has multiple reasons. Yes, Nikita, that is a great decision, a great definition of what trauma bond is. But basically, it's about toxicity in a relationship. You ever be in a relationship and there's this one dude praying, or fellas, there's this one girl that you can't shake. You know she not good for you, but you can't shake her. Like, that's what a trauma bond is. So, Tristan, have you ever been in a trauma bond relationship?
No.
No. P, have you ever dealt with somebody that was just toxic as fuck? You knew you shouldn't have been dealing with them, but every time they came, y'all will argue, break up, make up, break up, make up. Have you ever been in a trauma bond?
Something like that. But I don't think it was just about the toxic. I think it was more so about the she had that box, that I couldn't shake. I wasn't as experienced as I am nowadays.
What you mean? It was good or bad? You say it was
good, and I haven't found no replacement for it yet. And I
So
ain't never
are
had
you
nothing
still
that
in
good.
this trauma bond?
Oh no. Those are my early days when I haven't had that much experience. Now I know what's what and what to look for. So no. So I haven't been no more.
Priyan, have you been in a trauma bond
I
before?
definitely had. I definitely. Shit.
So Priyan, so let me ask you this. Obviously, the fellas, those two, and I believe that I've been in a trauma bond relationship too, right? I think I've bought a lot of trauma myself, but I also have been in a relationship where, I knew that I shouldn't be messing with her. Like, bro, she is not good. But like Anthony P, some things. But for me, a lot of times it wasn't really sexual, right? Because P, to me, you can get good stuff from. I don't know.
No, you can't. You sound like these women now. Everybody still ain't the same, man.
He ain't found it.
Well, I'm saying, P, like, so you asked the definition. What is good stuff, P? What is it?
See, a lot of people think good stuff. Don't every woman stuff feel the same? No, it don't. Just like every man thing ain't the same. Kind of like good stuff, man. She got the total package. She know how to work the bob of the head. She know how to do the tricks. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be like, stop, and all that.
Lazy.
She taking it. She want all of it.
Okay.
Put some more. Even when you ain't got no more to give, she still wants some more.
Okay.
So, you gotta use other things on your body to to make up for you falling short at.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So when I'm talking about trauma bond, my main thing that I didn't want to start over, right? So I'm like, I already knew this person was probably not the right one for me. But instead of cutting my losses early, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick in it. I'm hoping, I knew that I was changing. So I'm like, okay, hopefully this person will change.
Yeah.
And I stood in it. I stayed in it, knowing that it probably wasn't the best situation for me. And knowingly like this shit is going to be bad. Like I just stayed in it, but I'm like, when we break up, it's going to be real bad. It's going to be bad. So Prim, what made you stay in your trauma bond relationship?
Because I really wanted to see. I saw the potential. I felt
we
like
fuck up it.
I saw
Seeing
the
the potential.
potential, but I also knew the breakup was gonna be horrific, and I didn't want to deal with it. I had too much. I was working too much. I had too much going on to deal with what he was gonna bring when I left him.
You died, kid. You hear me?
He was crazy. He was crazy, but I made him crazy. I take accountability. I take accountability. I can
Now,
be toxic.
how you make him crazy? Give us an example. We want to know how this shit.
I broke them. You know how you break a stallion? You gotta break their spirit mode and make them do things they ain't never done before. And then they be like, "Oh, I'm in love. I can't live without it." Then you be like, "Ugh."
So you take accountability for some of the craziness and for some of the trauma that happened in the relationship based on how you treated him.
I was
right?
wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Was that in your early days, Prim? Like,
Last week.
That wasn't last week. It was years ago. It wasn't in my early. I'm 43. I got years on me.
So you guys mean to tell me that me and Prim are the only two that have been in a trauma bond relationship?
AP definitely been in a trauma.
I believe you probably was the trauma.
No.
I'm not sure he out yet.
In my fuckboy days, I wouldn't call it trauma bond. I was kind of like doing like women like how they do in the country. They treat the people like the hot dog water. You don't pour that water out. Somebody else might want a hot dog, so don't pour that water out.
What?
So what that mean is, I knew she was a good girl, but I wasn't ready for that type of good that she was bringing at the time. So I was treating her like a hot dog. I had her as a layaway, thinking, shit, if I get ready to settle down, this type of girl I want to settle down with. So I was putting in a layaway for the accountability of what I wanted in my future. So that's why I said I wouldn't really call it trauma, but I think I'd probably call it handcuffing.
So Pete, there has never been a relationship that you guys broke up and made up and stayed together, broke up a lot. So there have not. So
all the relationships, y'all made it seem like I've been in one of those.
That is a form of toxic relationship.
Yeah, I've been in one of those.
Toxicity is a form of trauma bond.
Okay,
if you are breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together.
Yeah, fuck you. And then
See,
that's me. Okay, I'll take my back.
On social media, they be laying right beside you. That's trouble.
Come on back to the conversation.
Okay,
So with that being Tristan, why were you not able to shake out of this relationship?
Because of the length of time that I was in it. You know what I'm saying? So like I've never been in a relationship that long. So me, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm down to earth. I'm like I like to stay like even with hair, like I like to keep going like with anything that I do. So I don't like giving up on things. So
do you think that is a trait that sometimes get you in a lot of trouble?
I'm solid because I'm like, even though when I see the potential, so he gonna do this, he gonna do that. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay here. It's been this long, you know what I'm saying?
That's for real. Like you look at yourself, okay, I've been with him for 5 years. Let me give him one more chance. And then that one more chance turns into another 3 years of doing the same.
So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it.
I do think people also be like, I didn't wasted these years, and now if I let somebody else get them, I didn't taught them all this. They be doing. You be like,
all my hard work.
So that I think that's a real excuse. But mine was I just didn't want to start over. Right? I don't want to introduce my mama to somebody else. I don't want to introduce my sisters, my children. Like it's so much that you do when you groom a relationship, when you start in a relationship and you start introducing these people. So nobody wants to start over. At least I didn't want to.
Shit. If I had my own goddamn place, I'd have been moved, left that motherfucker. But see, I was living with her, so I had to do the fuck she say do. What the fuck she say do? That was back in the day. I ain't talking about now. That's why I got my own every goddamn thing. Shit.
Okay, you learning.
I got my own car, own bicycle, own house, every goddamn thing. I only need one ride now. My shit break down to my other car. Give me one ride to my other goddamn car.
And so, P, you was doing it for a reason, right?
Yeah, I had a reason to do
that's where you live.
I was staying with her. My credit was fucked up. I couldn't get no part in my name. None of that shit. So I had to do fuck. She said, "Goddamn, do."
You was using her basically.
No, she was using me too. Yeah, she wasn't getting no thing like I was giving, you know, at the time, you know, she was older too. And so with me, I was executing. I was like, shit, as soon as I get my credit right, I'm gonna get this apartment on the first. All I gotta do is put up with this motherfucker for another 2 weeks. And that's what I was doing. But you know,
how did it eventually break off? How did you break it off, P?
I ain't break shit out. You know, men don't leave women. Women leave men, you know.
Now that's true.
When I pull up to the motherfucking house, you know, I done said some shit on the radio and goddamn my goddamn
she was outside.
my goddamn bags and shit at the front goddamn door. That last time I lived with a motherfucker too.
But that is true, fellas. Why do men we don't ever leave women? I think we make it so bad that the woman has to leave.
Yeah.
I think it's not on normal circumstances, guys are not the ones that walk out of the relationships. Most time it's the woman leaving the guy. Right? We doing all this shit probably to make y'all leave, but 9 times out of 10, the guy is not leaving. Let's catch up with these comments on Kenny Chapman.
We got Shell on TikTok saying she thought she was the only one that felt like that. I think she was agreeing with AP over there.
I told y'all be.
And then
That's
we
just
got
one.
Before we start,
That's just one. It's only
you
one.
read these goddamn comments. Hold on, trying to tell you ass too, goddamn.
Okay.
Hey, when y'all read these goddamn comments tonight, when everything got my goddamn name right in that shit, read that
But
shit
you're
right.
not doing
Okay,
nothing but just sitting there. You could read some comments too.
Man, shit.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So Kenny say they good boxes of mofo.
Tony O. Dixon saying.
Tony say, how did we know P was gonna mention that box?
Oh, yeah.
Did I say they good enough? That box.
Star Rochelle is saying.
Say been there before.
Told you.
Marcella Town Winston is saying.
Okay, Rick James, give me that stuff, that funky stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want no funky stuff.
Nikita saying.
Potential is what you would do if you were in their shoes. Baby, I don't even live like that no more. That was in the past. I swear.
Kenny Chapman is saying.
F that potential. I'm with you, Kenny.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with you. I learned that.
Star Rochelle is saying.
Yep, I felt that. I did it too.
All right, okay. Luke, okay, we're saying she's replying. De Niro Cook is saying.
What's the topic? We are talking about trauma bonds currently. Have we had one while we stayed, De Niro?
Yep, that is correct. Nikita saying.
I didn't believe Tristan when he said no.
He had to come back and clean it up. You
Yeah, I
have to
had
give
to
him a
come clean
good
it up. I
definition.
had to come
Okay,
clean.
Nikita saying also.
I be ready to dip on a Negro.
Don Foots is saying.
Princess tell him you a player by nature. If it's trauma, drama, we moving around. That's fact. That's fact.
Candy Webb. Candy's in Miami. What up,
Hey,
Candy?
Candy.
Candy
She in Miami. I just seen her last night.
I think she left today.
Yeah.
She flew a drove.
She said she was
She
getting
flew.
sun
Oh.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah, she done then. goddamn it.
She's gone for spring break. Okay.
Oh, that was fast. She
Sorry,
left at
Rochelle
6 o'clock in
saying.
the morning.
Yeah.
She
No.
partied and then went to the
We were
airport.
straight to
She
the
paid for
airport.
that expensive ticket. It
Yeah.
wasn't no stop. She went
Right.
straight there. All right. A lot of people use each other in those situations, is what Star is saying. Anthony P is toxic as hell. Is what Nikita's saying.
Kenny is saying.
P on his shit now, though.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got a few people agreeing with AP today.
Kenny is saying.
BSB, I left
Bullshit, B.
yeah, I left the last one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Nikita. Negroes don't leave because they dependent and can't be single.
Well, no. Okay, let's finish the comments. Kenny is saying.
It's strict over here.
Don Foots is saying.
I gotta disagree with you, Level. A man gonna lead. What you covering it up? A man gonna lead and make the best decision for himself and his life and move around.
And De Niro Cook is saying.
Princess, I've been in all your inbox on TikTok.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you leave me on red. I'm divorcing you.
Why you be doing him like that, friend?
I seriously don't be in my inboxes, y'all. I really
Tell
don't.
them why, goddamn.
I just don't.
All right, let me.
I'm a loyal woman. I got a man.
Let me put the question up here. Have you ever been in a trauma bond relationship? All right, we gave the definition of trauma bond. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Why does in a relationship that you know you should not be in, why do the good times always override the bad time? Why do we see the good in everybody? Tristan always talk about it. We can have 5 good times, but 15 bad things, and we hold on to the good things, and that keeps us in these trauma bonds in these
That's
relationships.
because the good times be so good.
Mhm.
They be so good.
It is.
They
We
be so
always,
good.
like Tristan, seem to see the good part. It says, how does past trauma or childhood experience play in the trauma bonding? Do y'all think that the way you were raised, like if your mother and dad was toxic and they argued, you grow up thinking that trauma bonds are the way you're supposed to move and live?
Yeah. I think some people people don't even know how to be okay. Like I say that all the time. Like it's some people that if they wake up and it's just Tuesday, it can't just be Tuesday. They got to find something to argue about. They got to find something to pick with you about because they so dysfunctional and they family dysfunctional that it's just part of life and they used to it. They can't even take somebody who really chilling and just relaxing and moving through the relationship and positive and set on go. They want to fight. It's people out there that really need the trauma, I feel, because they ain't healed yet. That's my opinion.
Or they taking shit out on you that they going through in their life with their other family.
Fact.
Right. Do you guys feel like men and women don't love you unless you giving them some drama? Like they feel like, I've heard sometimes, and I don't know, I don't believe this, but I heard a woman say some women don't think you love them unless you whooping them, unless you jumping on them, unless you doing some toxic shit. Because they feel like you're not clowning over somebody that you don't care about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes they feel like the drama, he gotta love me if he tripping so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have a very not healthy definition of what love really is, right? They feel like love is fighting and disruption and arguing and just toxic stuff. A lot of people feel like that's what love is. Yolanda Jones is saying
9 out of 10 he lives with her, and when she tired, she out of his
She out his ass. She put his ass out.
She put him out.
That's what I'm saying.
That's P.
No, it used to be goddamn P.
All right, let's see. Let's go to we got Arvin Mack over at YouTube is saying.
He said, "Fact, this shit hurt."
Kenny Chapman is saying,
"Upbringing has a lot of
upbringing
has a lot of how I can't keep up. Ooh,
they going fast.
So
they going fast. Yeah.
Upbringing has a lot to how you go about being in a relationship. That I think that's true. I think if people seen they mama and daddy fighting the whole time, they feel like that's normal.
Yes.
They like side eyeing you when you don't wake up slapping them and going through their phone.
Yes.
Want to go through their laundry and all that because that's what they saying.
That's not true all the time because my mom used to be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more sensitive.
Well, your mama was.
I wish I was more like my mama. I wish I was more like
so your mama can be done with you.
Like, fuck you. Fuck you, I don't need you. Shit. Do this shit on my own.
YouTube over there saying,
yes, good times are good until the bad outweigh. But enough was enough. He stalked me for a month until I started dating again.
So basically, she's saying that he forced her back in, right?
Yeah.
He just stalked the hell out of her until she gave him another chance. Another YouTube is saying,
yes, dysfunction.
All right, Tamika Alfred Smith is saying,
right. Tamika always give us good bits. Let's see what she got today.
Let's see.
We don't choose what we are experiencing growing up, but we do choose what we carry forward. I said she always be good.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma can either become a pattern or a lesson. It depends on what you're willing to do, on whether you're willing to do the work.
Yeah.
That's where therapy, self-awareness, and accountability come in. Healing isn't automatic, it's intentional. That's
I agree with that. I do agree with that, Tamika. Big round of applause for Tamika Alfred Smith on there.
On
all right, De Niro Cook is saying something.
You said, Brian, what'd you say, AB?
What
What'd you say?
I said it'd be them AI answers. It said at the bottom AI.
Oh, he said you running through Chat GPT before you gave us your reply. Let us know if that's true, okay? Brian Stewart, you spoke about not leaving due to not wanting to introduce a new person to your mom, starting back over, etc. But we all have to view life as such that your purpose has been fulfilled or being in that person's life.
And then the other thing is not to say that you didn't care. I didn't still love the person, right? There was some love there, but a lot of times, like Anthony P, love is not enough. So you have to have other reasons why you stay in things that you don't think are healthy for you.
Yeah.
Starting over, you look at people changing, right? One would look at me and say, he gonna have females for life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I change. So if I change, you can change. You can do better. So oftentimes I will hope for like, God, just please help her out because I already know she ain't good for me now.
People stay for kids.
Yes,
People stay because they broke.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
They stay for lots of reasons. They stay because they don't want to let their parents down because you be fronting telling your mama and daddy there's a good person.
Yeah.
And then in real life they sorry. So now they looking at you crazy. People stay for all kinds
And
of
then, like you
reasons.
said, they don't want to let somebody else get them.
Mhm.
So they stay for those reasons
They be like,
too.
as soon as I leave, he gonna do right. No, he ain't gonna never do right. I'm sorry, baby girl. Never. All right. Star Rochelle says, no, we just ignore the red flags. Because we
Yes.
have this fairy tale in our heads
Yep.
of how this relationship is supposed to be. Basically being delusional, delulu. You got to break up with that fairy tale and face reality. The only way to do that is to heal and love yourself and stop looking for love externally. That was a
Tony
good
L.
one, Star.
Dixon is saying,
I still believe if you hit me, you don't love me. Who changed
Whoop,
the
because I love you,
definition
baby.
of
Whoop, because I
love?
love you.
yeah, no, I mean, I agree with that, Tony, but a
Yeah.
lot of women don't understand that. A lot of people don't think that.
Yeah.
Candy Webb is saying,
Okay, Candy always have a good one too. Definitely experienced the trauma bond. It was easy to feed that bond because I was starving in the previous one. It made it easier to ignore some things when you get hooked on a feeling. So you had a horrible relationship, then you get one that's not good, but it's not as horrible as the last, and you just hold on to what
so
you got.
yeah, you said it because you can get because
yeah.
you
That's
experience
good.
worse. So I'm just gonna keep what I got and work with it.
That's
what-
good, Candy.
yeah.
That was good.
Now,
That's
I can understand women doing that because, like I said, for men, we can leave a good woman today and find another good one 3 out
Who
of
told
5.
you that?
Man, women get their shit together quicker than men. I can leave you today and find another one either equal to you or better 3 out of 5. You find another nigga like me, it's gonna be 1 out of 40, and the first one you find gonna be somebody else's husband. You just ain't gonna know it yet.
So do you agree with that, Priya?
I don't agree with that.
Chris has been locked down.
No,
So Priya,
no,
so
I don't
Priya.
agree with that because when I was out there dating in the dating pool, I really just feel like you attract what you giving off. So I had some good picks.
You
That's
did.
all I'm saying. I don't believe all men, and I prefer black men. I don't believe all black men are sorry, cheaters, and gay. I just don't. I believe that there are some good black men out there because I seen it myself.
I get it. I hear that.
Yeah, but see, y'all call good men nigga to pay their light bill, nigga to pay
Baby,
their
I
car
can pay
note,
my own light
nigga
bill. I can
this.
pay mine and yours.
Yeah.
It ain't about no money.
That's
Nah,
what
that
y'all
ain't.
be calling good men,
That's not true. Not
And a
not all
part-time
of them.
nigga can be good like a motherfucker. He ain't got to do no put up with your ass for a couple of hours a week. He can be the best motherfucker for a couple of hours a week. But when you with that motherfucker full time in a relationship, then you see the real him.
No, I'm talking about a man that know how to communicate, got his head on straight, focused on future, know what priorities are. There are a lot of men like that out there.
Yeah, because he ain't your man.
I think a lot of women they settle and they get used to because every man ain't gonna treat every woman the same way.
Nah,
for sure.
he not.
That's a fact.
Nah, he not.
So
All right, Star is saying.
where it started, love is definitely not enough. She agreeing with you, B.
Yep, Tamla Macaroni. What up, Tam?
Hey, Tam.
All right, somebody on YouTube.
Mika saying no, and then
Urban Mac is saying, what is that? Time and money. Keep time and money.
time and money.
Time and money can keep you locked in.
Yes.
What they say is cheaper to keep her.
Mm,
That's what they say sometimes. And then he
mm.
tried to correct time.
Yeah, he said time.
All
All
right,
right.
where we at?
Let's go to Star Rochelle. Let's jump all the way down there.
People also got to understand we attract who we are. Most of them people you're choosing will mirror you. Now they are showing you the things you need to fix within yourself. Facts.
So, Pri, you just said that. So let's talk about that, fellas. Do we believe we attract what we are?
Hell no.
No.
Because man, we get different attractions by what the fuck we in or what the fuck we got on. You can try to holler at a girl in your fucking work clothes. She gonna think you're a dust ass nigga, in the store or something. But if you all suited up, look like you got money, pulling money out your pocket and shit at the club, or wherever, she gonna think you're a baller or some shit. And you going outside, getting your goddamn sister car, you ain't wearing your own goddamn draw. These somebody else draws you wearing.
So you're saying, Pete, that you don't agree with Priyan that you
Hell
attract. Tristan, do you believe that you attract what you are?
No.
You attract what the image she looking for.
Well, not attract
Yeah,
what you
I agree with
are,
you.
but you attract so if I am a trifling person, or if I am a sneaky, manipulative person, or let's switch it up.
Yeah.
I am a low self-esteem, not confident person. I'm attract the predator. That's just what I'm gonna attract.
Yeah.
A dude can talk to you for 5 minutes and know if he can play in your face or not. That is factual.
I do believe I remember reading this story where this woman had been married to 3 times and all of the 3 husbands were alcoholics. Now, she wasn't an alcoholic, but it was something about her, to your
Yes.
point, that attract
I was just gonna say that.
alcoholics.
Yeah.
So, to Prince's giving opinion is, it might not be that you're attracting what you are, but you have a certain way that you attract certain things that gives off certain energies.
Yeah.
Some people that are trying to pursue you, they're drawn to you for some odd reason. So I do agree in that. It might not be that you're attracting what you are, but I do believe you give off certain vibes to attract a certain thing.
Right. You out here in the club throwing $100 bills on everybody.
gonna
You
track
mad because
those
you
ones.
attract the bride that want you to pay like you wait. Well,
Yeah.
that
Does
don't
that-
make
yeah,
sense. Why
that's-
you think you
yeah,
attract
exactly.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, P? What you
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, it makes sense right there because he imitating like he a baller, so he gonna attract the rat. Rats love cheese.
I get it.
I agree with AP.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like
I agree with AP on
I
that.
do too.
it's kind of like
Sad
a
to
job
say.
interview. You just telling her what the fuck she want to hear. Like, you're at a job. They say, how many times should you be late in 2 months of working here? You gonna say none. But the first day you get the goddamn
You late.
job, you late the first goddamn day.
Yeah. So you tell people what they want to hear.
Yeah, you got a smartphone now. Ain't no reason for a nigga to be dumb no goddamn more.
You can ask anything. What is Kenny Chapman saying?
Okay, let's say this. Love is love. Now, a person may have different levels of love, but at the end of the day, love is love.
All right, big round of applause to our YouTuber over there. What is she saying?
So tired of people jumping into relationships before healing. Big fact.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know how to heal.
Big fact.
How do you heal, P? Do you know? Is
Oh,
it time?
I mean,
Time heals everything.
they
Is it
told me,
therapy?
the best
Yeah.
way to get over somebody else, goddamn, get you somebody else.
No,
Okay,
it's
see
not.
there-
I don't think. No,
Get you
that does
another
not
motherfucker
work.
in your
I've been
life.
trying to agree
That
with
does
AP
not
today.
work.
It's just not
don't
working.
work.
It's
So
So let me
work.
tell you this.
You
Let me
were
tell
doing
you
good.
this.
I'm just
Now,
saying what they told me. They said-
y'all, listen, I'm telling
Hey.
you, sometimes we be shushing and it's shunning P, but sometimes P be dropping some real shit. Now, let's talk about that when you say the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody, is what the old people say.
Yeah.
Does that not make it? Now, obviously, you're not healed, right? So healing is like Prince saying, doing the work. It might be going to therapy. It might be being alone. Healing means different things to different people.
Yeah.
But the immediate feel better oftentimes make you feel better to go be with somebody else, to spend time with, to have and oftentimes when you're doing that, do you guys find yourself falling in love with somebody else easily because your heart is still open from that last relationship? So if you get into somebody, do you find yourself liking that new person?
Sometimes them be the best relationships. But goddamn, you is a rebound because the motherfucker more open to you. They more nicer. They more loving and fun to be around. They ain't no here to be back mean and shit no more, or be back traumatized for what that nigga done did, and then I'm just gonna think a nigga gonna play in my goddamn face.
Right.
Shit, the fuck. You ain't got to hear all that shit, when she done moved on. I like a girl and just broke over with a nigga last week. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh wow! All right. Come on with our YouTuber. What is
YouTuber said there are some liars, thieves, and users, and behind
on
in
their own rent? Okay,
trying to be in relationships, ain't got their own stuff together. That is what I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I'm very, very straightforward. So
Yeah.
I tell somebody, say, you don't need to be thinking about no relationship.
You
You
try
don't
to
need to
get
be
yourself
thinking
together.
about taking nobody on no date. You need to be thinking about your future and what you got going on. You definitely can't bring no person into your life and you ain't got your stuff together and think it's gonna work. How? That don't even make sense when you say it out loud.
And see, that's what focusing on yourself is, man. Get yourself, be that person that she looking for. I focus on being that nigga that I'm scared to lose my girl to.
So you try to be him.
I'm him, goddamn it. I ain't got to worry about that motherfucker no more.
You ain't gonna lose it because you
No.
trying to be him.
I'm the nigga that I'm scared of her losing to, goddamn it. So shit, now ain't no insecurity no more. I encourage motherfucker to cheat on me. I ain't checking no phone. I baby, what I'm saying? Y'all calling out with your girls and shit. I hope you find somebody else. Goddamn it, your homegirl looking kind of good.
What is Candy
I
Wells?
should have waited 2 weeks.
What-
Homegirl.
what- What is Candy Wells saying, friend?
Every time I be wanting to like
Hey, I'm
agree
saying,
with AP, I be almost
fucking up.
there.
Fuck it up every
He
time.
fuck it up at the end.
Friend, I'm
He
just
do.
saying.
I be like, okay, he making sense. He making sense, and then he hit it with, I should have talked to a homegirl if I'd have waited 2
No.
weeks. Like,
Sometimes you meet women, man, that you meet them, somebody say, hey, man, I got somebody I want you to meet. And then
Don't pick so early.
that's what I'm saying.
Be around the crowd and see what's the best
I learned
pick.
that shit.
Don't pick
Hey,
first.
You got
He
that
felt
right.
that way.
Go out with the
Hey.
crew. Yeah, go out with the crew and see which one you
Yes.
vibing
Yes.
with. Ask some
I
questions.
learned-
But
yes.
oftentimes we go try to get the fine one, right?
Yeah, then the fine nerd
Then
would
the
come out the mail for you. Goddamn shit.
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's my sister. Damn. I'm gonna hook you up my homeboy, Tristan.
Come on. Come
He
on
do
with
girl
it.
and shit.
Come on with Candy's comment. This boy.
Candy said, I've attracted according to my self-esteem, loving on me more these days, so I see through the BS. My
her
picker
picker
was
was broke.
broke. Oh,
Yep, she
okay.
picked the wrong one. Nikita West is saying.
You can attract anything. It's about what you entertain. That was good, Keita.
Okay. Irvin over at YouTube is saying.
Shout out YouTube. Opposites attract.
All right. And Antonio Dixon is replying to Candy.
Right. Mine needed
recalibrated.
recalibrated. his picker needs to be recalibrated.
Yeah. Star Rochelle is saying.
Okay, she said we got to stop jumping into relationships when we really aren't ready for them. People jump into relationship and will keep attracting the same type of energy, fact, because they are trying to cope with the mess they don't want to deal with. You got to heal to have a healthy relationship.
Man,
I
know,
think-
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go. I'm
I
gonna yield to
think
you.
when you say be into a healthy relationship and heal first, right? Now y'all say that shit, then y'all so-called be doing you and be single and shit, right? And be single for motherfucking 3-4 years. So doing you can also fuck up your future too, because you getting that shit Tyrone, Jason, Tyrone again, Mark, and these niggas ain't in no relationship with you or nothing. Then I come along and try to holler at you. Now I got to wait 90 days, take you on 10 dates, go to church with your ass, meet your mama, meet your daddy before I even get the thing.
Yeah,
And you said now I feel like you pussy gouge me.
yeah.
What?
You know, I feel like you raising the goddamn price and shit. You know, you been getting anything everybody else for cheap.
And they gonna see you. They gonna call you.
Yeah.
They want to
He
get the
trying to
top
do
value
better.
to you.
That's what
trying
I'm
to do
saying.
better.
That's kind of like
Bro.
buying a goddamn car, right? You buying a car, I'm selling my car, right? And I'm selling them up for 30,000. And Tristan told me, man, Level and hit the lottery last night for 40. He looking for a car just like you selling. So I said, I bet tell nigga my car, man. You call me, right? You say, man, I'm trying to get that car you got. Let me look at it. You look at the car, you like the car, right? Now I'm selling the car to everybody else for $1,500. But you say how much you want for it? I said, give me $32,000 for it. Since you my homeboy Tristan. Now the car worth 40.
Yeah.
But say a month later, you find out I was getting that car to everybody, I was selling the car to everybody else for $1,500. Would you be mad at me? Yes or no?
Now we didn't talk about this.
You
That
will.
was of the
Hell
past.
yeah.
That was of the past.
But the same
now.
thing you doing with me. That's the same product. You ain't got no thing transplant.
That
That's
was
the same
of the
motherfucker you
past.
born
We
with.
talked
Lord
about
have
that
mercy.
before.
Oh
Just
my
saying.
goodness.
You
All
shouldn't
right.
even be asking me what I was selling the car for back in the day.
Now I ain't gonna ask you what you're selling for, but goddamn, keep that price the same.
So this young lady is saying when you jump out of relationships into them, then you're getting the same thing. And I will say, when I was looking to start this podcast, what was interesting to me and the person that I picked, I thought was what I was used to. Does that make sense? So when I was talking to co-hosts and interviewing people, what I thought was serious and what I really wanted really wasn't what I needed, but it was what I was used to, right?
Yeah.
I thought, oh, this is cool. This person to be dope.
Yeah.
But that was because that's what I was used to
Yeah.
rather than what I really needed. So a lot of her statement was correct. Let's go ahead and jump in. Shay Rochelle is saying right
It
here.
looked like they all pretty much on the same thing. Okay, get down to star. That's star, right?
Star, yes.
That's the worst advice ever, to jump into another relationship with someone else after a breakup.
Tell me-
Try
Yeah,
it. See,
yeah,
I guarantee you. Hey, try it.
No.
See, I guarantee you. Still
No,
have
we're
a
talking
nigga.
about trauma bonding. So some of the old trauma from that old relationship that she has not or he has not healed from will be in that same little situation.
Hey, they
Yeah.
bring that shit over there because they be like, that's a lesson learned. And then
No.
they take that lesson and apply that shit to me.
But so and then I need to ask you guys, because we got into this. How long does it take to heal? Like how long?
Everybody different, ain't they?
Everybody different to me
Yeah.
years.
Mhm.
Man,
Are you healed? Are you healed yet, Tristan?
I'm at 80%.
Okay.
Man,
You are still healing.
Yes.
you don't
I'm
know
at
when you're
8%.
gonna die or how long you're gonna live. Goddamn,
I'm outside.
live your life to the fullest. Yeah, be outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Candy Webb is saying here.
Moving on to the next person to get over the other person only delays the process. One day you won't be able to run from you.
I agree with that.
Well,
I agree
Candy, you
with that.
still delaying your process.
Oh, get up off the candy. Get up off the candy.
I
Yeah,
told you
got
I
that
did
way.
the same.
Why would you believe it's best to rebond with someone else to be thinking about rebound?
Yeah, she said
With,
rebound.
rebound with someone else to be thinking about the ex.
Hey, I'm telling you, they only gonna think
time.
about that ex the whole time unless you ain't no better than the ex. I'm gonna be goddamn
Tony,
better.
and it makes you feel better momentarily, just
Yeah.
for a moment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Marcella Town Winston is saying.
Now, I'm gonna say this, and I don't
Okay,
even
now go
want
ahead.
to.
Go
I
ahead.
ain't never bought a car
AP
without
ain't
cranking the motherfucker up.
wrong because a lot of people say that they don't want to do it and they don't do it, but the truth is everybody be doing
Everybody
it.
do
We all
it, Prince.
Everybody
But
do
see,
it.
that's what I'm talking about. Folks will get in these comment boxes and act like they the nuns and all that
Yeah.
shit. Listen, we all doing the same old shit out here, like for
we
real.
all done done
The
it.
only difference in me and Anthony P, we telling y'all our shit. Y'all get on this comment box and act like y'all some saints and some nuns and shit. Like y'all don't do that. Y'all doing the same shit me and P
Yeah.
doing.
Everybody done it
Yeah.
at one time or the other. Okay. Healing only comes when you let go of let go of it all and starting fresh with more self-confidence and love. Stop looking at the outer appearance and get to know yourself.
Okay, Irvin over YouTube is saying.
Sitting sad is a waste
Thank
of
you.
time.
That's all I was saying. Hey, you don't know when you're gonna die. Goddamn, you might only have 2 weeks to live. Shit, I'm gonna live this motherfucker to the fullest.
What is Tam saying over
She
there?
say, you bringing it tonight, print. AP, you heard my comment.
Hey, I need you to read my shit just like that.
Let's see. Tonio Dixon saying.
Tell Princess I'm a female.
Tonio Dixon. I don't know. What did you thought?
Tony said she's a female.
I think I knew
We
that.
see your face. We see that damn
And it's spelled with the eye.
Yeah,
what she got? A
I'm
side
sorry
part?
if I said
No,
you was
she
a
got
guy.
like
a bob,
a bang.
Well, we got a
YouTube.
bang. We see you're a female. You got that bang.
We see the eye. I see the eye. I got you, baby.
Yeah.
Let's jump down to they just praying. Let's go down here to start.
Healing is a lifelong journey. So I got a question. So if it's a lifelong journey and you don't want to wait to the end of your life to get to the next person, what percentage do they think you should be at before you move on?
Man, and healing looks different from everybody. So, Priyan, I'm gonna tell you this. Like, I do understand when people say you do need to heal before going on. Trust me, I understand that. I do also understand P thing too. Like, shit, are you supposed to just be by yourself? You know what I'm saying? And it might take you years to heal. Are you supposed to stay by yourself for years? So,
Yeah.
I mean, people get up,
No, I ain't
people
say
get
that.
through. Okay, so sometimes it takes you a while. Okay, so
Yeah, but you can't be looking into somebody else at 30-40%. Like you got 30%.
I hear that.
But shit, I might not see
But
this
it depends
motherfucker
what
again.
you want. You might just want a good time. You might not want no commitment.
Yep.
Hey, some people, hey, listen, I just want some entertainment. I want somebody I can kick it with. I ain't trying to be in love.
See,
I
I'm
ain't
a
trying to be in
Gemini.
a
I'll be
relationship.
irritated. So
You said what?
I'm a Gemini, so I'll be irritated. So, I
But
don't
do you
know.
understand,
I
Tristan? That's what I'm
definitely get what you
saying.
understand.
It depends on what you asking for in a
Right.
woman. You might not want to say, hey, I'm trying to be in a relationship. I just want us to have somebody to hang out with, have some fun, do the grown folks thing. So as long there's no wrong with telling somebody up front what you want. You ain't got to be in love with everybody you deal with.
I think it just depends on your space.
Tamala's saying, what is she saying? Come on, Tristan.
Come
Okay.
on, Tristan.
All right.
Kitty is
said
saying
shit.
there's no time limit to healing.
We just said that. All right.
And
YouTuber.
YouTuber said, why does bald head keep licking his lip?
It's about
Who that? Who that?
John Smith.
Hey, John. Tristan right here is the guy that like men that look at his lips. You know, so look at the left side of me. If you want to look at somebody lick their lips, don't look
He
at
on
me.
the right.
Lick my lips.
He said Anthony P lips ass. He keep leaving. YouTuber is saying
But I ain't lick my lips though. Shit.
How you know he bald headed?
YouTuber. No, he said he said he all about
Everybody be
head.
trying.
Yeah, he got
Everybody
his hat
like
on.
this.
I guess he figured
That's what I'm
it.
saying. How he must know you.
Yeah. I don't know what he is. But
John
shit,
Smith.
I
John
don't know
Smith.
nigga looking at
Go
nothing.
on YouTube and check him out. John
John
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is
Look up
L'Oreal
at
say?
Oh, my aunt is crying. They be coming for AP.
Yeah, they are.
It's not exactly. God put people in your life for seasons and reasons. Some people are meant to take all that away, become a positive distraction.
Okay,
I think
so that's
good.
what. So what? If I'm understanding him, he's saying it's okay. right? Some people are in your life for not a long time, but just a short time.
A good time.
Yeah. What does he say?
Bruh, stop staring at her.
Who are you talking about?
Who you talking to?
I don't know.
Chris, this ain't your
John.
boyfriend, is it?
Star. What is Star saying?
I think said AP. What Star said? We are always coming out of our
Going through something.
healing, and helps us to cope better.
Mm-hmm.
I
Tony
am
is
a
saying,
saint.
yes.
Our girl Tony say she is a saint. No, she said he after my comment. Okay.
We probably just messed up. We probably
Okay,
just
sorry,
messed
baby
up.
love. All right.
Girl, we know you're a woman. Shit.
Healing helps us to choose better.
Marcella Town Winston is saying.
It won't take you years if you do the work and let the BS go and stop holding on to it.
All right, Kentrell. What up, Kentrell?
Hey, Kentrell. Kentrell said people are not realistic about happiness, so they go from person to person, never feeling fulfilled. Heal and be easy to love.
Yeah, he said many people are.
Many.
All right, and then Marcella, not Marcella, but Marquez said he's back.
Hey, Marquez.
Hey,
He's out
Marquez.
of work now, and Shannon Streets is saying,
I'm late but shared. Thank you,
Thank you,
Shannon.
What that
Shannon.
last comment and say?
says, hey, you guys. You talking about hey, P?
Yeah, I said some shit.
That's
Marquez
Marquez
saying, hey,
speaking to you.
P.
No, I was another one on there.
No, I'm talking about Marquez saying, hey,
No,
What's
P.
up,
damn,
Bree?
my-
223?
damn, Marquez. We talking about the other comment. Damn, Marquez.
No, I want to highlight this one.
Oh,
He
I ain't
said-
talking about that one, goddamn.
I saw was like, damn, why he still on that slide?
What
Yeah, yeah.
Bree 223
Bree
saying?
said, hey, you guys. That's
Yeah.
something I'm working on, is getting away from my trauma and letting people stay in the past, getting over the past and moving forward. Happy healing. I know that's right,
Yes,
Bree.
Bree.
Now, Tony L. Dixon saying,
No, P, you really don't know if I'm a female.
Hey, wait, why don't you post it up here, goddamn it, so we can see if you're a female or male,
Okay.
you know?
All right, let's go on to our next subject, which is love bombing. Okay, love bombing. All right, let me give you the definition of what
He gonna
love
pull up that
bombing is.
Google.
I did it today. I already
he
showed
got-
press. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with attention, affection, and validation very quickly, not to build a real connection, but to gain control, attachment, or emotional dependency. So love bombing is you meet somebody at first and they all about you. They want to see you every day. They buying you gifts. Everything about them, their representative is showing up first, right?
Yeah.
They're making you think they're perfect. They're not doing nothing wrong. They're getting you drawn into them. They buying you gifts. They giving you the best version of them. And then when they figure out you like them, they switch up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got his ass now. So I'm gonna start. I was calling him every day. This is what these women be doing. I was calling him every day. But now I got him hooked. I done gave him some a couple times. Now they go calling you once a week.
Yeah.
So they love bombed you. Have you guys ever been in a love bombing relationship? Or have you ever love bombed somebody else?
Let's start with AP.
Goddamn, I see how
Yeah, let's get
Hey,
him on.
have you
FLA.
ever love bombed somebody, or have somebody ever love bombed you?
Nah, I ain't never love bomb nobody. You know, love bomb cost money and shit. You know,
Love bombing can be in the form of gift, P, but it also can be, just paying attention to her, spending more time.
okay, now let's answer this shit realistically. Now, when women tell you what they want, right?
Mhm.
You know, I do exactly what they say they want, and then when that shit get tiresome, so I had to slack up a little bit, and then they think you love bombing. So I guess the answer would be, yeah, I done love bomb some people, but not in a bad way to use or take nothing from them.
So explain that, P, when you say you have love bombed some people, but not to take anything.
Kind of like, you get that damn job, you on time every goddamn day for the first 2 weeks, and after that, you're like, damn, man, shit, I got the job now. Shit, I ain't got to be on time like that every goddamn day, So it's like that with the woman, I got her now, so we locked in now. I ain't got to be kissing your ass every time
And I think
leave the house.
I think it's natural to put your best foot forward first.
Yeah,
right, to show them the best version.
you gotta
of you,
get the
right.
job.
When you meeting somebody, you want to give them the best version of you, right? You want to make them feel like they're really, really important. I think love bombing, there's a difference because you're going overboard, right? You doing too much. You're sending your you really not who you're showing them. You're just pouring it all on.
No, I ain't gonna say you really ain't who you showing them. I think you be giving them the best of you, and then you start to see as weeks and months go by that they really don't deserve all of this.
No, that's
So you
not
have
what
to
love
kinda-
That's not what
bombing
love
is.
bombing
He
is.
done
Pete.
love, he done
No.
love
Love
bomb somebody
Yeah,
else.
we
I'm
trying
just
to
saying.
justify it.
Yeah.
We not finna
No.
justify that for
It's
you
about
today.
bomb
intentionally
somebody else.
trying to fool somebody, P.
Yeah.
Being extra nice. Fuck you, P. I heard you.
Yeah.
It's being real nice up front because you want them to start having feelings for you, right? So you
Mhm.
buying them gifts. You sending them flowers.
Good morning, beautiful.
I ain't doing all that
beautiful.
shit.
That text.
Good
No,
morning,
shit.
beautiful. Every day.
Yeah,
Every morning.
So you are giving them the best representation of you. Tristan, have you ever love bombed somebody
No,
or
but
been
somebody
love
used to
bombed?
love bomb me.
They tell you
And
be-
was-
Did it work? Did it work?
No,
They
It
be
did
telling
not
you
work.
good
because I'm
morning,
the type of
beautiful.
person. I'm independent. I don't. You saying you gonna buy me stuff? They don't phase me. And also, you did it while it's crazy. You did it while I was healing. Like you knew my situation, so that was your time to go in and try to love bomb me hard. Like it got to the point where, like, yeah, you crazy. You're a narcissist. Like, and then you made it seem like I was a bad person because I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Now,
be
some
around
people
this.
do be a genuine person, when you
No,
just
they be love bombing and genuine person be overboard.
Yeah, that's the way. And we're
No,
talking.
it be did two different things. I think genuine, you could tell
Yeah.
when somebody's being genuine.
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes people use that genuine shit to try to get what they want. You're not genuine, especially when you just overly do it.
yeah.
Like you're not being genuine.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
You're
tell
trying
you
to-
hey, good morning, beautiful, every goddamn morning here. If I got your goddamn number, you know you're beautiful. Cause I wouldn't even ask you for your goddamn number if you would.
It's not. It doesn't seem natural.
Yeah, it's not natural. It's every
It's
morning.
pushy.
Good
It's more
morning.
like
yeah,
pushy.
very pushy.
Very
like,
pushy.
before I go to sleep, I just want to say good night.
Yeah.
I want to be the first one to see you this morning.
I wanna hear your
Sending you
voice, yeah.
flowers every day.
Man, I ain't
Calling
send no
you
And the
every
first
day.
time you give them a sense of rejection, then there go the bullshit.
The
You
first
get
time
the
you
fir-
show them you like them,
Yes.
then or the first time
Yes.
you give them some, that's
Yes.
a
Or
true
that too.
love bomber. Get what
Yes.
they want, and then it's no need for it no more.
Yeah.
And then they ask, why does it feel so good? It feels amazing because it hits all your emotional needs at once. Attention, validation, being seen, being wanted. But the problem is it's happening too fast and too intentionally to be real. Signs of love bombing. Okay. I want to give you guys some signs that if this person is doing this to you, they could be love bombing you. Now, I'm not saying that everything on this list means that you're being love bombed, but consistent, like Priyan said, consistent texting and calling you early on. Good morning, beautiful. Those type of texts. That could be a form of love bombing. Here's another one. Saying I love you way too fast. You saying I love you and y'all ain't been dating but a week.
Now, sometimes nigga can love you depending on your stuff.
Yeah, P, but goddamn, if they saying I love you in a real fast time, they probably love
but
bomb.
you gotta
Most
start
love
asking.
bombers say stuff like, "I've never ever felt this way so
before."
fast."
Oh yeah.
So fast.
Yeah, but when a nigga tell you he love you, you gotta ask him, what do you love about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause he might be
Yeah.
loving that thing.
Yeah.
And it is a part of you. So he is loving you.
Here's another thing: talking about the future immediately. I want to marry you. Let's move together. Let's build it. Let's get a business together. The man or the woman. may be
Business. Oh,
love
you a
bombed.
scammer.
Here's
Well, I
another
learned in
way.
my 20s.
Here's
Oh.
another way. Over the top gifts and gestures. So they buying you expensive gifts to get you to fall for and like them. They are love bombing you, making you feel like you are the only person in the world. They doing that.
But
They
see,
love you.
sometimes you go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Sometimes on that right there, though, when women hear that shit and they read that shit on Google and they try to apply that shit to every nigga. Some niggas be really genuine when they doing this and doing that. They ain't never read that shit, be level reading. And y'all ass take that. Girl, this the shit right here. This shit right here, love on me. Girl. Hell no, he playing fucking my face. The fuck? And so now you don't get a nigga a chance no more. So sometimes you got,
I guess you're right. That could be right, Pete. That could be right. What is Alicia saying?
I can't
Isha?
with a love bomber, typically narcissist.
Is that Isha? Right?
Isha Ray, yeah.
Okay.
Isha Ray.
Hey, Isha.
Yeah. Irvin is saying.
Bait and switch.
Yep. Kentrell is laughing. Irvin is also saying
the goods might be weak, so you slow down
And shut
up.
up. Yeah,
Tamara McElroy saying.
But that ain't love bombing though. That ain't.
Look
He
what
is
Hey,
a
Tam-
skip
real
that
He
shit.
is
Skip
a
that.
cereal.
You ain't got to read that.
Okay, so this is what we just heard.
You ain't gotta
He
read
is
that.
a serial love bomber. We can tell.
So Tam say you
Like
are
I
a
said.
serial love bomber.
Tell
P.
me, if that was the case,
He's
tell
stuttering, yeah, but this move on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What is Star Rochelle saying?
She said, I have been love bombed before, and now I can pick up on it from the jump. I hate when someone comes at me like that. That's a turn off for me. It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Kentrell is saying,
I agree. People may describe it as love bombing, but in actuality, you may be losing interest because you are getting to see they aren't really for you over time. They may describe it that way after separation.
okay, all right. Star Rochelle is saying,
Okay. Telling you love me and you just met me, you don't even know me.
and then Urban over at YouTube.
It could be real.
Thank you,
I told
Urban,
you.
for commenting. So basically, P, what you're saying is they could just stop it because they lose interest in you. That's what I hear you
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Sometimes a guy, he doing this and doing that, and you showing him that you ain't the person that he thought you was. So now he got to slack up a little bit because you ain't deserving what he putting out.
Mm.
That ain't love bombing though. Love bombing is an intentionally
He was doing
manipulating somebody so that you can get what you want, and then when you get what you want, you no longer do it. That's what love bombing is.
But P is saying you can lose interest after doing
Yeah,
those things. So it
your
wouldn't
stuff
be
ain't.
love
If you need
bombing.
that KY and that goddamn jumper cable to start your shit up, then nah, baby, it's not. I can't. This ain't worth my Gucci bags and $2,000 in your account, and your stuff don't get wet by itself. This ain't worth it.
What is Tamara saying?
She's saying it's not what you start, is what you can keep up. What you start, finish.
You know, with gas prices and shit going up and shit, there's gonna be a lot of things and they're gonna be keeping up right now.
So a couple things. What happens after love bombing? Once they feel like they have you, the energy changes, the attention drops, the behavior shifts, and now you're chasing the version of them that you met in the beginning. How to protect yourself. This is what we need to tell you. How do you protect yourself from love bombing? Okay. Slow things down. Real love doesn't rush you. It grows on you. Look at Pete.
Learn to say
Pay
no.
attention to consistency, not intensity. What are you saying no for, P? How do you protect yourself from love bombing?
Stay long, stay wrong. Love bomb. Okay, put like this. Spend time with that fool. Stop accepting and give. Hey, say, hey, let's go do some shit. See, do some shit with this guy where he got to actually spend time with you. So now, spending time. A lot of dudes that's love bombing you, they want to spend that dime. They ain't trying to spend that time. He can come over there, boom, 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 boom. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, he out the door. But if he got to spend time with you instead of spending that dime, now you get to actually see if he really love bombing you or if he really love you for real or really trying to build something with you for real because he actually spending time with you.
And I guess what Prin is saying is that sometimes that time be on some fake stuff. It be
It'll be too fast.
Yeah, and I think it's a difference. Sometimes you genuinely like people. You're trying to give them the best version of you at the beginning. You're really liking somebody, so you really don't want to show them your faults, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to give this woman my best version. I'm feeling her, I like her, so I'm gonna try to do a little extra.
Yeah, why you want me to
up
date
front.
you like I date the last girl?
Tamala McElroy is saying. No, she already read that. We already read that. Patricia Moreland is saying.
She said, well, dang, P.
Well, damn.
So the love bombing thing is a situation, P, where you are sending your representative to represent you. You are nothing like you're doing. You're just doing this, and then you switch up.
Yeah.
You switch it up after they get on it. You switch up. That's what love bombing is.
Women do it too.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do it. Yeah, they do
They
it.
definitely do it too.
And I think some of everybody give you their best version first, right? I mean, when you say, you start off cooking every week, then you stop. You go in once. So that is a form of being fake love bombing.
Yeah.
Anthony also believes, and I know he's used to say this on the radio, if you met him and you were, a certain weight class, then you get overweight. That's false advertising.
Yeah.
Anthony,
False
tell me.
advertisement shit. Your ass, I met your ass and you a size 2. Goddamn it, and you go up to a 9-10, in the first year.
A 9-10.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Don't do that now.
You goddamn it. Hello, I'm gonna explain 9-10. You can have big hips and ass that make you a 9-10 and have a small waist. But I'm talking about the 9-10, from the goddamn ankles up to the top. She 9'10". That's what I'm talking about. She ain't got no goddamn curves. She just big from top to bottom, and she shot at Lane Bryant.
So you got to stay in the same weight class as you are. You can't meet me and be
A 2,
and then
your ass went to a
get a
10.
man. Now you let yourself go. You eating all late at night. You getting to be overweight.
Your muscle hide behind your arm.
You got that's false advertisement. You got to stay the same way
Now,
that I met you.
Princess, I don't want to sound rude and shit, but I will work with them, Princess. You know, if they get to like 8 and shit, I'm gonna
You
start
put them on probation.
I put them on academic probation.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
God.
You know, I give them a couple months to get
Shayla.
themselves back down and shit. You know.
What did I
I'm
just
so
walk
glad
in on?
you're here, Jayla.
So we're talking about Anthony is saying that if he meets you and you are a size 2 and he started liking you, that's fake advertisement. If you gain a lot of weight and go to like a 10, you have to stay in the same weight class as
No, because that's why I met.
and that's a form of just sending your best representative. Now it's not love bombing because you couldn't, well, I guess you could control your weight, but you didn't have any control. You gained weight just because
Most of the time while women
That's
gain
it.
weight and don't cut me off. Most of the time while women gain weight in a relationship is because the niggas be feeding them. I hate that happy weight relationship. Y'all be the reason. So y'all can't be mad about a woman going from a size 2 to a size 10.
But you gotta manage that. You know what I'm saying? Because if we meet y'all, right?
How?
And we got a
How?
six
Y'all are a
pack.
distraction though.
Well, I'm saying if we meet y'all, we got a 6-pack. Then you look and we got an old grandpa belly. Y'all gonna be saying you this weight. So y'all under the same rules.
Nah,
We
they
don't
gonna
be
lie to
saying
you.
that. Y'all be the ones that be saying that.
They gonna lie to you. She right.
We be loving y'all even when y'all get older.
No.
Man,
Hey,
get
she
old.
gonna
Y'all
get
be
it.
the ones
We
be
love
trying
you,
to drop
we
us
love
off
you.
for
They gonna
something
lie, I
new.
love your little dead body. But soon as nigga walk by with 6-pack, she looking. So nigga, don't believe that shit.
What is Isha commenting on there? Let's put her up there.
Isha Ray says intentional manipulator is what a love bummer is. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Urban over YouTube is saying.
Some people will pay to play and don't care about the money.
Patricia Moreland is saying
academic probation. That's crazy. It's diabolical, ain't it, Patricia?
Crazy.
Diabolical.
I'm telling you.
Crazy.
Listen, look what Tam said.
What the is a 2?
She said, "Who the fuck
Exactly.
is I couldn't even get it right because I'm thinking, Tam, in 2016, how old is she? 17?
No, we talking about. We get an example. No.
Read, come on, read.
Explain difference between making a first impression and love bombing. Just a thought.
Yeah,
all right, so Ron, the difference in making a good impression is you're doing something that's not you, right? You're doing a behavior that you can't keep up. You're buying over the top gifts, you're texting, and that's not really, you're only doing that to make him or her like you more. And then once they're interested in you and like you, then you pull off and show them, now I ain't calling every day. I ain't buying you shit. I sent you flowers every day before you gave me some. Now after you gave me some, ain't no more damn flowers now because I didn't love your ass to get me some. Then once I get what I want, I'm out of there. That's the definition. And putting your best foot forward is trying to give them the best version of you. That's what that is.
Yeah,
that's the
but to add on what he's talking about though, the dude that is manipulating the love bombing, he gets it from the guy that's being genuine. You know, kind of like a person tell a joke. You might say, "Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that." So it's the same thing, nigga. Like me and Tristan riding up. No, I ain't gonna say that shit. Me and B-Dog riding. Me and Tristan ride to the motherfucking mall. We ride to the mall, right? And hear me. I've been calling this girl all day.
You got Tristan in the back
I've been calling this girl all day. You know, we broke up. And she ain't answering her phone. So me and Tristan ride to the mall and a couple other homeboys, and she called back while I'm in the car with Tristan, right? And so I'm saying some shit that I really mean to her to get her back, right? And they in the back seat listen to her. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that. So now they hear me saying real shit. So now when these ladies get these fuckboys, they hear the fuckboy saying real shit coming from fake dudes.
But he got it from a real nigga.
Yeah. So when the real dude said to her, "Oh nah, he love bombing me." So that's how I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta, just give them an opportunity and a chance to see what's happening. Every dude ain't playing in your face.
Okay, Tonio Dickerson is saying.
She said, "How is it false advertisement when I was actually a 2 when you met me?"
Yeah, because your ass is a 10 this year. That is not the person I met. That's why it's false advertisement.
I agree with that,
yeah.
P. I agree with
That's
that.
not, if I would know
I
you could
agree
be a
with that.
goddamn 10 when I met you,
You
I
gotta
wouldn't
stay a
have said
10.
shit
Yeah,
to you.
you got to stay in the same weight
Wow.
class.
I
You
was
got to
just
stay
saying,
in the same weight
hey, how you
class.
doing?
I agree with that, Priyan. If you were 2, you can get to a 5, but you can't get from a 2 to a 10. Tam says she don't know no 2s. Let's say you were a 4. Let's say you were 6.
Or 8.
You can't be no 16 after being a 6.
No.
I understand. That.
Okay. All right.
I do understand.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
blame.
All right. Let's YouTuber over there. Let's say what is that? How do you pronounce that?
Patrice
Williamson. Okay.
She says everyone is responsible for themselves when it comes to weight gain and weight loss.
There's too much
Yeah.
shit out here. Your ass can lose weight real fast. We got Ozempic
What-
out here.
Man, Poppy.
We got some shit out here. You can go get some liposuction and shit. You can go.
You gonna
call
pay
your-
for it? You gonna
call
pay
your
for
insurance
it?
Come and put them goddamn titties on your insurance. Tell them that hurt your back.
This is
You know,
true.
if them double D's hurt your
You
back, say,
can.
hey, my back hurt.
You
They-
agreeing with P
They
again?
don't got no AI. They don't have it. That's what I'm saying. Prince's nickname with DD. You know what I'm saying? Because got them double D's.
What is Isha saying?
Isha Ray says that's so lame to me. Let me know you're not him when you're really him. You can be honest from the jump and still get what you want and some.
I agree with that,
Fact,
Isha.
fact,
I do.
Isha.
Patricia,
From
Patrice?
YouTube, once a woman know how to be a wife, then she controlled the narrative.
Irvin over at YouTube is saying.
Know how to say no.
Tonio Dickerson is saying.
She said, "I'm still that same person, y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
pay
Post a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
Let us see your ass.
Yeah, big round
same
of
person
applause.
on the
Big
inside.
round
That's
of
right, Tony
applause.
girl.
All right, listen, we're going to move on to the Ask UTB question. Listen, if you want us to give you relationship advice, all you have to do is email your relationship question to us at utbpodcastlr@gmail.com. Again, the utbpodcastlr@gmail.com, and the whole crew will give you relationship advice live on the spot. Okay. Now, today's question comes from a couple out of Oklahoma. All right. They were married. And this is pretty long, y'all. So y'all give me a little time to get to this situation. They were married for 15 years. Okay. So due to some unfortunate circumstances in the wife's side of the family, the wife had to take a 3-year-old kid because something unfortunate happened on her side of the family. She had to take him in to live with them. Okay. She has had this 3-year-old toddler for 8 months. Now she's having difficult to oversee for him because she needs medical insurance. She needs guardianship. And so she is considering adopting this 3-year-old baby. Okay. Now, here's the deal. The husband, he does not want to adopt the kid. The husband is reaching almost about to be 50. Okay. So on the other hand, the husband does not. He's about to be 50 years old and he doesn't want to be raising a 3-year-old being 50. Okay. Here's the kicker. All right. The kicker is when he was raising his kids 20 years ago, his wife helped him raise 2 of his babies. He had full custody of a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. He got custody 20 some years ago. He was 30 something. Now he's approaching 50. Okay. So the husband don't have a problem attending and keeping the 3-year-old. The husband just does not want to adopt the kid. Okay. Now they've also, here's another kicker. They've been married for 15 years, but their marriage has been really rocky. So in his mind, this is what he told me, the reasons why he's struggling with this adoption, okay? First of all, his wife is like 7 or 8 years older than he is. So he's about to be 50, which means his wife is 56, 57. And he said to me, he said, beloved, if something happens to my wife, then legally, if I adopt this kid, now I am responsible for a 4 or 5-year-old kid at 50. That's not what I want to do. He's also said that he has raised his children. He's trying to retire. He's trying to get his pension. He don't want to have to keep a job because now he has a different responsibility raising this 3-year-old kid. He feels guilty, right? Because she helped him raise his 2-year-old. But two things. One, he said it was 20 years ago, which was much younger. And then the other thing is that he did not ask his wife to adopt him. So those are a little bit different, even though it's the same. Should he feel guilty? Should he adopt this kid, y'all? What should he do?
Shit, I mean, I don't have no problem helping her take care of the baby, but I ain't gonna put in my last name because you might leave and then put me on child support or some shit. I gotta pay child support for another nigga baby.
You do not like child support.
You do it. You got problems with child support for real.
We just talking about shit.
No, I agree with AP. I'm not trying to adopt. I can help you. We can take care of this child, but I'm not putting nothing in no paperwork that if we go to court, I can lose some of my, actually now you asking me to split what could possibly be for my two oldest kids with another kid that's out your side of the family. And we've been rocky.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not doing
shit.
it.
Why y'all in common
I'm not doing it.
y'all in common with the goddamn baby daddy getting that thing. Y'all didn't call me, come help out then. Y'all ain't tag team.
Tristan, what do you think? Should he be concerned about adopting the child?
I think he could, especially at that age. If you're 50,
you think he should or should not?
I think it should be questionable. I think he should. He has every right to weigh out his options and to think about, because it's kind of he's actually thinking about the child. If you ask me,
right?
I feel like it's something serious to think about.
Now, if they say, nigga, you can get paid for adopting the baby, with DHS, we're going to cut you a goddamn
now we talking.
Yeah. Shit like that, I'm gonna give me about 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers. About 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers. Yeah, how much they give you now for adopting the baby?
Oh Lord, Jayla, what do you think he should do? You think he should adopt this baby? Do you feel like it's a different time that he should listen to his first mind and not do it? What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like if his discernment is telling him no, then he should go with that, to be honest with you.
Nigga pocketbook telling him no.
But not that, but also like, did he say whether or not he has expressed like his issues with his wife yet, or was he just asking us?
He just said that their relationship has been rocky. And so he did not want to. One of the two things could happen: his wife could pass, right, and then now he's responsible. But also, they could break up, and he's still financially responsible for this kid. So
very true.
For those two reasons, he was like, I don't mind and standing in the gap for the kid. He actually likes the kid, but as far as signing the adoption paper and making the kid his sole responsibility,
that's a lot.
So what do you guys say that she helped him do it, though? What do y'all say to that?
Yeah, but she didn't adopt the baby.
I say that was over 20 years ago.
And
what I say. When you young, you in your prime, we both got careers or whatever we got going on. That's different. I heard somebody say to this guy said to this woman one time, she was like, when you cheated on me, I stayed around, I forgave you. And he looked at her and was like, well, I'm not you. You cheated on me, I'm not. Just because you did it don't mean I'm gonna do it. And I kind of feel like that. I'm not gonna adopt no kid at 3 years old and I'm gonna be 50. Ain't no way. It just ain't no way.
So if you're listening tonight, the whole crew is saying follow your first mind. If your first mind is telling you that you should not do it, obviously this could be a really big issue between him and his wife, though, right? I mean, his wife is feeling like, and I help you raise two. I was
like, well, baby, go down to the courthouse and pay that one goddamn 50.
We already rocking anyway.
And get the baby last name changed to my last name.
And I think I agree with you. I certainly wouldn't adopt him, but I think this person feels obligated a little bit. They feel a little bit bad because you did kind of rock out with mine, but the situation is very different, right? 20 years is okay to raise them at 29 and 30. And like P said, I didn't ask you to adopt them. If something would have happened to my children, I would have been responsible. You would have not been on the legal hook for them. So everybody is saying go with your first mind. Do not adopt them. Okay,
feed them long as you with her. When she leave, the goddamn baby gone too.
All right, come on, let's read these comments. Anthony Richardson is saying,
he said, damn, a two, he needs something to hold on to.
Patricia Jones is saying,
why do y'all feel like manipulation stopped? Love bombing is continuous. People are really good at it. They know how to pick it up and put it down. It can definitely last years. Manipulators study what you like and attempt to control you with it. I lived in it for 16 years. Wow.
Patricia, damn, Patrice.
Crazy.
Not Patricia, damn, Patrice. I know Patricia. She said she lived in it for 16 years. All right, Marcella Town Weston the same.
I love his honesty, and she needs to respect his wishes.
Okay.
All right.
Tamla McElroy says,
for better or worse, sickness and health, rich or poor, that's the vow.
So Tam is one of the ones that's saying you should do it. That's what I'm
Your
understanding.
vow is to the woman, not the goddamn kid. Tam.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point, Anthony. That is a good point. Tam, you know what? Give me a call.
No,
Tam, not you. I want to hear this situation because it looks like Tam is the only one.
Don't let Tam call.
Tam, Tam, Anthony P wants you to stay 2 minutes.
Don't call.
501-650-96. You make you forget the damn number. 501-650-9726. The reason why I'm asking Tam to call is she seems like to be the only one that says that he should do it because he's married. So I'd like to ask her a little bit more questions. Go ahead and read Patricia's comment
Williamson
over you. Yeah.
From YouTube says other ideologies made the system. It is a part of the tribe. Then we must look out for it. Find the father if he's not dead. Probably is what that meant.
Not dead.
What that last comment? What
I agree with the gentleman, but women are naturalists.
Naturalists. What does that mean? I wonder what does that mean when he said women are naturalists? Huh.
No, he might
nurturals. Maybe nurturals.
Okay, so he's saying it's easier for a woman to help raise kids versus a man raising. I guess that's what I'm understanding him to say. All right, Tam, I guess you're not calling. Anthony P does not want you to call. I just wanted to hear you say thank you. I just wanted to hear her perspective on, because I think we all are saying, there's a reason why. Obviously, like Priyan said, just because you did something don't mean I'm obligated to do the same way. What does Tam say?
Tam said, I'm not calling F
Fuck
P.
you, P. All right. He's not calling. Okay. All right. J-Lo, you ready to do the news segment?
I am.
We are moving along fast today. All right. J-Lo with the T. Here we go.
Breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight.
These days I'm courtside with a mascot.
You want the tea, bitch?
Get your motherfucking tea ready.
I don't stir the pot, but I will spill the tea. This is Shayla with the tea.
All right, Jayla, we didn't see you last week. You was off, but you are back. Flying.
Wait. I wasn't off. I was at work. That's not really fair.
You were working. And Pete was talking smack about you. I ain't gonna tell you, Pete.
What Pete say? Can he say it to my face?
He said, bro, she always, I said, man, she was called in. She's a supervisor, so she had when work calls. Duty calls.
When y'all don't show up, I gotta show up still for work.
Real supervisor.
Yeah, she a real supervisor.
She ain't that Tristan type shit.
One of them supervisors. I ain't a supervisor because I'm a boss.
Hey, hold your head down. Let us see them baby hairs.
No.
Let us see them baby hairs.
Okay, Jayla, what do you got going on this week?
Well, I don't know if y'all saw it. It was a little warmed up a little bit outside. Everybody in their mama has been fighting. I don't know if y'all saw that video of that man in his no draws fighting outside the apartment complex. Y'all see that?
We just watched
that was a woman. I thought that was a female.
No, that was a man. Was that not a man?
No, that was a female. That was a woman. Me and Priya was just watching it. It is trending all over. Somewhere in Little Rock called Crip 6 or somewhere in the
K-How. For real? That was that Crip?
That's what it said. Yeah, that's what it has been posted. I don't know. So nobody knows what she did before the police arrested. Does anybody know? They kind of showed her being arrested, and so Priyan was like, the police could have helped her pull her drawers if she had no panties on.
No panties on, y'all. And the only reason why I didn't add that as far as like part of the news packet, because I just couldn't find enough information. Obviously, we can't play that video because
I'll show it to you, P. It ain't no video.
It's not live worthy of doing. But this poor lady, I don't know what they were. I'm sorry, not gonna apologize, but they had no drawers on. All I saw was booty cheeks.
He probably want to help her pull her drawers up because she didn't want to say nobody try to sexual assault on some shit. shit.
Well, and somebody was
I
saying
don't
it was
know.
supposed to be a woman to do that. It got
Yeah.
to be a woman
Yeah.
available. Here it is,
Yeah.
right here. I'm gonna give it to you.
But that wasn't the only fight. It was like some other fights. You know what it is, Little Rockians. When y'all when it get hot outside, y'all act a fool. So this gonna be an interesting. Don't know how to act. So it's gonna be an interesting summer for sure. But up first on the doc for Jayla with the T. I don't know if y'all saw. I know B covered it on Friday about everything with the Arkansas governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders asking to be relieved from a restaurant. Did y'all see that? Did y'all watch it?
Yep.
Yeah, here's
All
a
right.
tweet last week. She put up saying that she was last week I was having lunch with two other moms at a restaurant. The owner approached the member of the state detailed and asked her to leave. We had a whole show about it, right? You know, people
Mhm.
were saying, hey, the place that she was eating had a 90-minute table. You know, you can only stay there an hour and a half because they were new, they were popping, they're trying to turn their tables over. And she was just lounging. She, you know, and what we found out, or what I think, obviously it wasn't confirmed. The restaurant put out a statement once she put out her statement to the news. And first of all, I found out that the owner was two gay women owned that restaurant, and we know that Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders is not with. She kind of followed the Trump deal, which all the gays, she don't really recognize them as couples and a lot of that stuff. So we found out that there were two gay women that owned the restaurant. So this is just my perception of it, even though that's not real. These employees posted this right after she was kicked out, and it basically said good morning, and it tagged the governor, and then it said no amount of evil you send our way can ever take our smiles away. I'm proud of the work we do here. I am proud to be gay, and I'm proud to be an Arkansan. My voice matter. Try it again. So basically, these people look like they are employees of this restaurant that asked Governor Sanders to leave. So I had a guest on who was a Black Republican. His name was Sylvester Smith. He came on. When I tell you, brother handled his business, he spoke and said that what he said is that it was discriminating for, had it been for the gay reason, it would have been different. If three gay people went in a restaurant and they refused service to them, then the conversation would be discrimination. So why does the governor not get that same plot? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Assuming that it was a 90-day rule, he said that they asked the governor to leave with only an hour into her stay. So they asked her to leave before the 90-minute time limit was up. So nobody really knows what the real reason she was asked. I just believe that they just didn't like her.
Man, I'm gonna start me a goddamn restaurant. Sarah B. Huckabee Sanders. You come my shit. You know,
Say her name right first, and then invite her.
Governor
Sarah
Huckabee.
Huckabee Sanders.
Yeah, Huckabee Sanders. Governor Huckabee. You can come to my restaurant, eat my shit. You know, we ain't gonna put nobody out. We treat everybody the same, whether you gay, straight, you know, black, white, and beyond.
Do y'all think it was wrong?
Yeah. Man, some people don't understand. It ain't really her policy. It's God policy. So be mad at him. My thing is, if I was her, if I was that restaurant, you know how cool that is to have the governor in your damn restaurant, no matter what she is, a Democrat or Republican, just the fact that she hold that office.
That's a PR.
You know,
thing.
I would have been posting pictures of her in my restaurant and getting every politician coming here. There would have been a little sign up spot to get people to come here and vote. You know, during the time when it's time to vote. You know, no matter what you are, Republican or Democrat.
Tristan, how do you feel about that?
I'm gonna get my money.
Yeah,
you gonna let them go.
I know there's a lot of people coming to me that don't really like me.
I'd put them up.
What'd you say, Tristan?
Tristan.
I do the good work though.
I took the goddamn Tristan shop, put them 55 little lashes in her fucking eyes. I goddamn put them bang. Put them bundles in her goddamn shit.
Downtown.
Fran, what do you think? What do you think? Did you hear about the situation?
Yeah, I heard about it.
What do you think about it?
I ain't got no comment.
No comment.
Okay,
I hear
the princess on my no comment.
Yeah. Jayla, what do you think?
Nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, because I was a little confused myself about the exact reasoning. Because the restaurant says again, their official reasoning why they asked her to leave is because she stayed over her 90-minute time frame. But again, she says that she was asked to leave before her whole 90 minutes. So I feel like there's two conflicting stories going on where you couldn't really say that. Even if, again, I hate to say this, I agree with AP. I would have used her for publicity.
Hell yeah.
In that concept. But again, if it's my business and if I see someone in there I don't like, it's up to yourself. But I mean, again, like you said, on your special episode from Friday, it brings up a fair argument as far as, again, if it was three gay people sitting at a restaurant and they were asked to leave. So
And not only that, she might don't see gays like how y'all see gays, right? That was your opportunity then to try to, befriend
I
her
like
to help let her see your side. And guess what? She got more power than a male. So she got the power to try to change some things in the policies, based off a friend that she met that's gay. You might befriended her and might be her only friend that help her see the gay way or why you do things your way. And you know what? She might say, you know what? When I get back to legislation time, I'm gonna sign some shit into law.
Well, not too much. I don't think she's gonna change anything,
Yeah,
P.
no.
But I do understand your point. You want to have a relationship. You want to have a seat at the
somebody
table,
with power,
right?
goddamn.
Yeah, you want it. But I guess what they were thinking, and it has not been confirmed that they asked her to leave, but we all could see the writing on the wall that they didn't want her there. If it's, it's pretty black and white to me, right? If there are two gay owners and her policies on gay, she ain't really rocking with that.
Yeah.
I just felt like she had. But what my attorney guy was saying was, hell, why you didn't kick out before she paid?
Yeah.
You knew that she was the governor when she came in there. Why you let her spend money with us? Let her leave a 25% tip. Then you're gonna tell her to leave.
Yeah.
The governor ain't just snuck in your restaurant.
Yeah.
You coming in with Secret Service, man. She ain't just. Because this statement is what she gave to KTAV. She's saying something about that she didn't even know when the Governor Sanders arrived unannounced. Staff served her and her party without interruption. And she said, as the security presence became more visible in the dining room, some employees and guests expressed discomfort. After the party completed their meal, the member of security detail was quietly asked to conclude the visit in line with our 90-minute table policy. So we all know. I think that's some BS.
Yeah.
They didn't want the lady there, so they kicked her out.
I'm only saying something because you gotta look at it both ways. The rabbit got the gun right now, but if they did Obama like that, y'all would have been up in the uproar.
That's another thing that the attorney said. You know what I'm saying?
So she my white sister, so I'm gonna stand up for her like I would my black brother.
I guess what he was saying is that, if those gay people those gay employees went to another restaurant and they was asked to leave, it would be a whole fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let me read some of these comments. Marcella Tarrant Winston is saying,
you have a right as a owner to refuse service. Pluck that chick.
Cassandra Allen is saying,
who is confirmed that being gay was the issue?
Nobody. We're just guesstimating. We have not confirmed that, Cassandra.
YouTube says, I agree with the gentleman.
Okay, another YouTuber is saying
they should have put her out 30 minutes later, and then you wouldn't be discussing it. Putting her out early exposed you.
Okay. Cassandra Allen is saying,
y'all know how much she lies down. She's saying basically we don't know if it was 95 minutes. We don't know if it was 10 minutes.
All right, what you got next, Jayla?
Oh, well, this was a story that I was going to bring to us last week. I don't know if y'all saw that story. So I'm considering this local because Memphis up the road. That's basically local news. About that story about that young girl that did struck that 6-year-old. Did y'all see that story? It was in Memphis.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. I guess I should start putting up. What is this right here? You sent me so much about this.
Yeah, so this is the girl. Her name is Ketavia Gross, I think is how. I don't know. I don't want to mess up her name, but she goes by Tavo Money on Facebook. So basically
she was the person that hit him?
Yeah, she's the young lady that struck him. So to give you a full screen scene, the young boy was playing basketball outside. He kicked his ball into the busy street.
Can I play the video first so you don't have to do that, Jayla? Or you want to play the video?
Well, we can play it first, but in summary, this young lady struck the boy because he ended up getting in the car, and she got out, consoled him, and ended up taken to the hospital where he later died. But you can play the video.
I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. It is but and then listen, I do want to warn you, it doesn't show the little kid getting hit, but it could be kind of graphic. I don't think it's bad because it doesn't show the kid, but it does show him outside. Here it is. We'll play it and we'll come back. Y'all pay attention to this video. So that's the little kid out there playing by himself. And they live on a busy road. He kicks the ball out there.
So you can speed it up a little bit, B.
Okay. So this is when he goes. Let me get it right here. Let me go back a little bit. So obviously he walked to the street and was trying to get his ball. All right. Okay, let me put it up there. All right, so that's when Tristan, make sure y'all do your camera over. It went out. Log off and log back on it on your camera, UMP's camera over there. Yeah, so basically he kicked the ball out, Jayla, and they live on a busy highway, so the cars were going really fast, and the kid, all right, I see you, Tristan, I'm gonna put it in. So he actually got hit and he went to the hospital and died. Is that how it happened?
Well, that's what the official police report says, that, even though the young lady says that, she held in his hand. So she basically made a post on Facebook saying, "This is not for no sympathy, but to the family, the mother, everything who was affected by yesterday. I am so sorry. I know I can't bring back the baby boy, but if I can trade spots with that precious baby, I would in a heartbeat. I held him for 3 minutes, screaming on top of my lungs, rocking him."
Wow.
So
And
the crazy thing is they announced this week that they dropped the charges from her. So she wasn't initially arrested at the scene for anything pertaining to this incident. Those were just pending charges. What she was arrested for was driving on a suspended license and driving with no insurance. That is what she was arrested for on the day of. Yeah, she had a suspended license and she was driving with no insurance.
Well,
Yes.
sometimes we all be driving on suspended license.
Like she wasn't driving reckless. He just ran out the road.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying,
and I think a lot of people tried. That's the picture of the young lady that was driving her vehicle, and a lot of people were saying that she was speeding, but from what the reports have concluded, she wasn't speeding technically in that area. It's just, again, she had to come to such an abrupt stop, and that is a busy
bald headed ass tie.
Well, I mean, it looks like she was going 30, 40, and he ran out in between the cars. So there's no, he was small, so there was no way that she could.
No, I'm just saying them skid marks it seemed longer than the motherfucker, It was like,
But if you go ahead, Jayla.
And then what I will say, a lot of people on social media have been saying that, pointing the finger kind of at her, but also at the young boy's family, because they obviously came out after they heard the sound, but they were nowhere to be outside with the young man to realize that he had went out into the street. So a lot of people have, been kind of pointing the fingers at his mom, like, where were you? This, that, and the third. And the mom
is that his
also
mom?
has been, that is his mom, also has been kind of making social media posts into which she said that they basically have been alluding that she rejected all the apologies. That's not the right one.
Okay.
But the mom's name is Lakeisha Thomas, and she basically says that the young lady is lying about everything of giving her apologies or cradling her young boy. So she's not going to accept any apologies from the young lady.
So, I mean, and obviously, she's hurt. She lost a son. It looks like the young lady was really young. She doesn't look like she's really. Do we know the lady that hit him, how old she was? Do you know that?
She's like 22, 21.
Yeah, she looks really young. And that's unfortunate. I will say in the video, you're on a main street. The son was out there playing with this basketball by himself. In the video, it's clearly nobody out there with him. And so we just got to do a better job of watching our children. You're on a busy highway. And especially if the police decided to not charge her with it, they have done their investigation, knew that she wasn't speeding. It was just unfortunate. I hate that for that young lady. I hate that for her family. That was just a terrible. This was when did this happen? Last week sometimes?
Yeah, it happened last week, but they officially dropped the charges this past Monday or Tuesday for the young lady. So, yeah. Over in Memphis. Yep.
So as always, prayers goes out to your
For
family.
sure.
That is just awful. Kid 6. That's
It's
just
they
terrible.
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
very sad case. Up next, we go on to our national news segment for Jayla with the T. So I don't know if y'all saw this with Afro Man. He was he was going through a defamation lawsuit, which he actually won against his local police department. Did y'all kind of hear about that in the news?
I did, but
Okay. Yeah, so if
but
you
I
don't
don't
know
know
who
what
Afro
yeah.
Man is, he's the one that sings "Because I Got High,"
Because I
because I
got
got
high, because
high.
I got
Yeah,
high, because I got
yeah, that's him.
high.
That's him.
Yeah.
So he was getting sued by his local police department in Ohio, for a defamation lawsuit because he made a series of parody songs, about an incident that occurred at his house, in which the local police department raided falsely raided his home, excuse me,
Hmm.
destroyed his property, broke down his gate, and even ate his lemon cake, the lemon pound cake that his wife made. That's part of the running joke. One of his songs is about the lemon pound cake. But this was all because they were accusing him of having drug profit or was selling drugs, possessing
Drug
drugs
paraphernalia.
and drug, yeah, and
Hmm.
trafficking.
Hmm.
So, and this is
Trafficking.
like kid, yes, like personnel trafficking, not drug trafficking, but
Mm.
like yes,
Human trafficking.
human trafficking. Yes.
Oh
So
wow.
these were all the things that the local police department were accusing him of, or said this was the reason why they broke into his property. He was not present. His wife was there at home. Mind you, they did this at night,
Hmm.
during the day and at night, early in the morning. And so obviously they found out and they took money from him. So they confiscated money from his property as well when they raided his home, offered not to be the right person or right home. So this
Mm.
wasn't a raid that was supposed to happen for Afro Man. This wasn't
It
even
was a
supposed to happen
legal
in his
raid.
yeah. And so, because of this, they didn't replace any of the property that they broken on his or send an apology. Afro Man was like, "Well, I got to get my money back to fix my gate and fix my door." So he made a series of songs over the course of like 2 to 3 years because the incident happened back in 2022. A series of songs about the incident and highlighted different things.
Mm.
And so the police crew that was mentioned in the video said, "I don't like it. You don't have the right to do that." And tried to sue him, and he won.
Mm.
Oh
Well, good for Afro
wow, that's
Man. Good for
good.
the
Yeah,
Afro Man.
yeah.
Cool. What you got next?
Um, Up next, this is kind of my last segment. It wasn't too much this week. I don't know if y'all saw that rapper Mulatto, however you want to call her, announced her
Mhm.
pregnancy. Big Mama, no kids, has one
Big
kid on the way.
Mama. Yeah.
Hey, Big Mama. She is announced her pregnancy on Friday, which was speculation going on all over the internet with her disappearance and her not popping out that she was pregnant.
Hmm.
But the reason why this is like kind of trending is a lot of people are kind of like giving her a little bit of a grief with it because she is allegedly pregnant by a married man, which that
Oh
married
boy.
man is 21 Savage,
21.
rapper
Mhm.
21. And he is still actually legally married to his current wife, and there's no divorce action going on. So a lot of people
Oh
have been
boy.
saying, why are we okay with congratulating someone who got married by a pregnant man? And what's wrong with our generation? This, that, and the third. It's a lot of people giving their think pieces on her, which I can understand why she kept her pregnancy private up to this point because I wouldn't want to hear all this either. But what y'all think?
So are they saying that you shouldn't glorify her because she
Mm-hmm.
is getting pregnant by somebody who's married? There's so
Yes.
many people out there that's having kids by married men.
Yeah.
Like it's just that people know her.
I
They
don't think
know
they
her.
Mhm.
congratulating her about that having that baby by that married man. I think they congratulating her for getting pregnant by a man that got a bag.
I agree. No, for real. For real
Congratulations,
though.
baby. Shit, you got you a
Yeah.
real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I saw her at I was watching basketball. I think today she was at an NBA game. She was there
Yeah.
on the
Mm-hmm.
sideline. Lotto
Was
is a
the Atlanta
great rapper.
Hawks? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Lotto is a really good rapper. I tried to bring Lotto to town one time. She was very expensive, that's for sure. She is very expensive, but the people like her. People are messing
No,
with
she
Lotto
is
in
a really good
Arkansas.
rapper. I like her. I don't understand why again she's getting all this. We've been doing. She's been missing with 21 Savage. They've alluded to each other in multiple songs. throughout like the year. So it's nothing crazy. I feel like we all know why 21 Savage is still currently married, because he's still dealing with the legal issues of not being a US citizen. I think that is a little bit tied to that. So of course, congratulations to her and him. So
Yeah. I know you're pretty done. Let's take a couple of these comments before we get out. Priyan right there, Alice Ekins.
Don't forget she overstayed the 90 minutes of dining, sitting in there talking and talking and talking. It's time to go.
Yeah, they're talking about the governor still. And then Marcella's saying,
P, your perception is why Arkansas is like it is.
I mean, let me say this, Priscilla, or Town Winston.
Marcella.
I understand the narrative for what you're saying, right? But she didn't put herself in office. So somebody had to vote for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand the person that you voted for didn't win.
That's true.
So put some Neosporin on that soul and put a Band-Aid on it, baby. Move on.
Yeah. All right. Star Rochelle is saying. Listen. Now really, for real. I know y'all all be trying not to agree with P, but he just said some real shit there, y'all. We gotta say that was real talk. That was real talk. What is Star saying again, Priya?
She talking about the baby in Memphis.
Yeah,
she said that's a truly heartbreaking story.
Yeah, that is. Patrice Williamson was saying,
it is natural for a mother to feel that way. Would a father made a different suggestion, putting the basketball goal in the driveway of a busy highway? I'm truly sad to hear that that he lost his life.
Now let's read that again. It is natural for a mother to feel that way. Would a father made a difference? So what is this? How are y'all reading this comment?
I think she's saying how the mama didn't forgive
the girl.
And I think she's basically saying if he had a dad in his life.
So I thought I read it that way, and I was like, we ain't gonna do that. Like, obviously, we ain't finna do that and say if he'd have had a daddy, then the goal would have been in the back. I mean, we don't know that. I mean, the truth of the matter is it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
A kid lost his life. You were on a busy highway. I do believe that somebody, an older brother or somebody should have been, out there with him, watching him. And he kicked the ball out. So obviously he was waiting. I think he kind of felt like, okay, I need to wait. But at some point in time, he went in between those cars, and it's just unfortunate that another car was coming at that time.
Yeah.
At this point in time, all we can do is pray for that lady and her family.
They said his dad is deceased.
Oh. Crystal said his dad is deceased right there. Okay. What is Marcella Town Winston saying?
She says she's not a voter in Arkansas, but we know that you voted for that pet.
So what we're saying is this right here. That's even more right there. If you're not a voter and you can't vote here, why are you speaking on it here?
Well, I guess she's from here. She
no,
lives in Texas.
You ain't no voter. You can't vote here.
Well, yeah, she can't. She can't. That's why she's saying she's not a voter.
And that's why maybe you should move back and maybe your vote can count next time. To go toward.
That's true.
But this is a Republican state.
Stop shaking your head.
So no matter if all of y'all when they voted against her, she still would have won.
That is
majority overruled.
That is true.
You're right.
America don't govern off minority. They govern off majority.
Like, I have a lot of issues with her. She took Black history out of schools. There's a lot of things she did. But I didn't vote for her, and I do vote here. And I didn't vote for her. So, but I mean, like I said, the majority rules. So she's a governor until somebody else can unseat her. She will be the governor.
Yeah.
Okay. Jada, is that all you have with Jada with the T?
Yeah, it is.
Priyan, we got your weekly video. Where'd you go this week?
Oh, I don't remember.
You want me to just play it? You want me to play it and then you talk about it? All right, Priyan she's struggling with us. Let me play the video, then she can talk about it. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's your girl Little Rock Princess, and oh my God, I got another great food review for y'all.
Perfect potato.
You can't see.
You gotta know what to name it. They knew when they named it the perfect potato. Every bite is so delicious. The steak, Lord have mercy. The steak is seasoned so well, and it's thinly sliced. Not tough in any way. Potato, baby. It was cooked perfectly. I love the add-on of the broccoli. Now this is so good.
Oh.
Scale on 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 20. This steak is speaking to my heart. Good. Choo choo choo. I'm telling you. And I don't feel like my back gonna get too big because they added them broccoli in there. I'm eating my greens. She made a post said, "Attention all big backs. I'm in North Little Rock. In North Little Rock on Broadway. I'm bringing my back and my big." Y'all make sure y'all get over the Perfect Potato and let them know Little Rock Princess sent y'all.
All right, okay, all right. So now, do you know where you went, friend? Do you know?
Yes, actually, that's an older video. Perfect Potato. Shout out Coco. It's always amazing when I go. I absolutely love Perfect Potato. This week, I actually planned on highlighting, if it's okay, Tristan. So I had an amazing experience, as pretty much most of my followers seen. I was able to go get my hair done this week, but my phone storage was acting up, so I haven't been able to edit the video and do what I need to do. But I went to a House of Transformation, also called HOT, because it's the breakdown. All right. And
tell us about your experience. Did you have to book it online?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and give my quick review real quick. So I booked it online, very, very professional. I was able to see my stylist, see what my price was gonna be. It was very user friendly. It told me how much my balance was gonna be after I paid my deposit.
Okay.
I got my reminder message so I would know about my visit. I arrived on time and my stylist was there. He was there before me.
Okay.
Went in. I'm so mad I don't have my video, but his salon is so clean. It's black, white, and gold, my favorite colors.
Okay.
Got in. I had a private session with him, so we had a private suite. And as many of you guys saw, we had karaoke, baby. When I was
in
getting
there
my hair
singing
done,
and shit.
baby, we
Damn.
was singing to the guys. We was having a whole time in there, and we did it live. It was an amazing experience. His foundation was amazing. Of the style, he do not play about you losing your baby hair and your edges. He's going to break it down, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's just know that when you go to him, okay? And then he did my hair in such a great style, and he made it natural. This was my first time without having like the baby hair add on, real grown and sexy. So highly recommend Tristan.
Y'all see that lace? Y'all see his camera ready? No lace detected.
Boom, y'all see it? Nothing.
Y'all put makeup on it.
Shut up. Little makeup,
Let me just
not
tell
a
you,
lot.
Tristan is dope. Whenever sometimes I just go down there to hang out with him. He has a really, really dope salon. I will agree, it's dope. All the people that go through there are family. He's when you first walk in, you're gonna see him. So yeah, big up. I'm telling y'all, everybody on this podcast is super dope. Like I don't really deal with no people who lame. I don't deal with lame people.
Yes,
it is a requirement to be on this podcast. You cannot be lame.
I love me some Tristan. I will be going back. And
Yes,
one
I
thing
see. Yes.
that he did
Yes,
that
'cause
a lot of people don't do, y'all, and this is real. He is going to educate you the whole time you are in his chair. Everything he told me about my hair breakage, about when I need to process, about what I not need to do when I relax it, about my braid down, about letting my hair breathe, about not why he doing what he doing. You do not have a lot of stylists that do that. So I'm not just saying this because he my co-host on here with me. He really did educate me and tell me, even when he told me when I curl it at home, what to do with the hair. A lot of people just don't do that these days. So I was very impressed, and I will be on
thank
that.
you.
You're welcome.
Good.
I showed people was calling me. I said, don't call me. Y'all want her to give me the best review. Don't start doing that shit now because y'all never called me. Wow. No.
Oh, wow. How long were you there?
2 hours.
No.
We'll be there alone.
We karaoke for 2 hours without us doing it. We kind of had a fun time in the middle of it all. So I got there at 1:30 and I left at 5?
5.
Yeah, but probably a good hour and a half of that. Also, I don't really do well with reading directions on people's sites. I should have dropped the hair off a day or two ahead of time. So he had to pretty much
Prep
we didn't
the
know.
hair.
Yeah, he had to do everything while I was there, but we did party. We did party live. Everybody got to see us singing.
All right. Is your live still up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's actually still up.
Or if you do, just send me, even if you get home and your phone is working, we'll put the video up. All right. So send it back.
You should be able to go on there on this app, but I don't know.
I don't worry about it. We move right along. They ain't got shit ready though. We ain't waiting.
Look at Jess.
We're gonna get.
Come on, let's read some of these comments before we get out of here.
Goodness.
Marcella Tan Wilson.
We already did that.
I'm not a voter in Arkansas. No, we didn't do that.
She read that.
We read that one? I'm not a voter. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're down to Marcella's next one. Majority is your people won't go vote. People like you vote for people like her.
So you need to be talking to your people that's not voting then.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what he said.
Okay, and then on YouTube we got one. If the police was wrong, then they were wrong. I'm listening and I understand.
I don't know what he's talking
Maybe
about.
the policy.
He probably talking about pulling the girl pants up.
Probably so.
Oh yeah, he should have pulled her
Anthony
pants up.
Richardson on YouTube. Hey, listen, we got a lot. Hey, thank you guys for growing with us over on YouTube. What is it saying? The last one.
Anthony on YouTube said, "This is my first time running across you guys. I'm definitely subscribing to you guys. All of you seem like you have common sense, even if you disagree with each other sometimes."
Hey, listen, Anthony, thank you. Please subscribe. We are a pretty dope family, right? I mean, we deal with each other off the clock, right? So we don't just get on there and just have. We got a whole text thread. If I showed y'all our text thread, you would literally be entertained. So it is really hard to gel with each other on the air unless you have some type of relationship. So we all love each other. We all respect each other. We all look out for each other. We are a family, the UTB. So that's why we're so dope. So thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. And also thank the people that are supporting us on TikTok. We're on this week. I'm pretty sure we've said something to get kicked off, but normally they give us a 3 or 4 day suspension and we're back. So my Wednesday night, which this Wednesday again, before we get out of here, I am talking to Rashawn Wilburn. He has Defeat the Beast, Black Rodeo. It's going on Friday and Saturday of this week. Okay. He will be on Wednesday, 7:30.
Hey, y'all raffling any tickets?
How about to say, do we get tickets?
You know what? I'll ask him. Do y'all want to go to the rodeo?
I do.
Okay, it's gonna be.
You ain't got no cowboy boots.
You got cowboy boots, Jayla?
Yes, I do.
Pran, you got cowboy boots?
I can find some.
I'm going to buy. I don't have any either, but I'm going to buy some. P, you got cowboy boots?
Nigga, I guess y'all gotta wear them. Y'all gotta wear them cowboy boots and dukes though. Not you.
Oh, okay. I was like, I had an outfit in mind.
Don't you worry about it. You wear your clothes.
Oh my goodness.
Tristan, do you have some boots? You got cowboy boots?
No, but I'll put that shit on.
You will. All right, when he come on Wednesday, I'm gonna ask him for some tickets for the staff and see if we can go as a staff on. Now I think Friday night is.
I should automatically get one. That's my doggone.
Yeah,
uncle.
you ask you call Zanetta.
Okay.
But you Saturday night is the party night. That's the lit night. So that's the night I'm going on Saturday night. I'm gonna buy my ticket, but I'm gonna ask him for some tickets for y'all. But we should go on Saturday night because that's the grown folks night. That's the night that
we should
everybody
go
gonna
as
be
a
kicking.
team.
No, we can really. Let's go. I'm going. I gotta buy me some boots. I gotta buy me a cowboy hat. I don't have none of that cowboy stuff. I'm going to buy it. B-Level will be in cowboy uniform on Saturday night. Y'all come on, hang out with us. We're gonna have some fun. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. That's what we'll do. Do we have any other business before we get out of here?
I'm gonna review all the comments, and then next broadcast, I will announce the winner who won the $100 gift card for the shampoo bar.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Tristan. I don't know. We had somebody. We didn't announce it the whole time.
Yes, I did. I commented.
You did.
On that.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm gonna choose the winner, and we're gonna announce it.
Or just put it. You got the page. So just congratulate the winner, and then just let me know. I need to get with Marquez. Give him his thing for he be busting me out.
First, we gotta make sure he ain't blocked me first because his comments weren't coming up on my personal.
No, hey, Marquez, you gotta pull up old Tristan now and get your ticket.
So we figure out what's going on with that. Well, he get anything.
Well, you know, my Marquez be talking to Pete. He be putting this attention. He like,
he said he's like Tristan.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean put Pete?
He did. I think he be messing with Pete. But I think he for real.
Marquez at the liver. He'll come back loving pudding.
You gonna have him get back on the other side?
He'll get back on the other side.
Nah, I promise you, Tristan, he didn't block you.
I know. I'm just poking.
All right, okay.
Who let in?
We know Pran know it. So who ended it tonight? Because Pran know it. Y'all we ain't picking on Pran tonight.
Don't come for her.
We letting Jayla do it. Tristan
do it.
Yep. She be gone on vacation.
I had to work. Don't worry. I'll be back on vacation.
I'll be having to work Sundays too.
Still
got to be here. Came here at 7:03 today. Pull one of Anthony moves. Shit. I'll make it for the countdown.
Oh Lord Jesus. These people supposed to both of them are late today. All right, y'all. We're gonna see if Jayla know what she's doing. All right, we'll see you next Sunday. Same bat time, Jayla.
Same bad channel.
I'm gonna say, don't piss us off.
Yeah.
We love you, Jayla. You are
Good
baby.
night, y'all. Good night.
Good
Have a
night,
good evening.
y'all.
Had another rough conversation with the voices in your head.